That was barely worth the effort, Adagio. I'm tired of fast food. I need a meal.
The energy in this world isn't the same as in Equestria. We can only gain so much power here.
I wish we'd never been banished to this awful place.
Really? I love it here.
For realsies? Because I think this place is the worst.
I think you're the worst, Sonata.
Oh yeah? Well, I think you're...
Ugh. I'll tell you one thing. Being stuck here with you two isn't making this world any more bearable. Did you feel that? Do you know what that is? It's equestrian magic.
But this world doesn't have equestrian magic.
It does now, and we're going to use it to make everyone in this pathetic little world adore us.
To fight with each other. That was before we discovered that when your friendship is real, yeah, you just say what you feel. And the music, yeah, the music gets us to the top. As we learn how the rainbow rocks. You can pick up the bass, and you can play the guitar. You can bang on the drums, or you can sing like a star. And the music, yeah, the music gets us to the top. As we learn how the rainbow rocks. As we learn how the rainbow rocks.
Want some help?
No thanks. We're good.
Oh, okay.
Sunset Shimmer! Over here!
I had no idea the whole school would be here.
Quite the eye-catching advertisement, if I do say so myself. And it smells like cake! It does? I use frosting instead of paste!
Fluttershy, you've got a little something,
Did I get it?
Not exactly.
Good afternoon, students. I just wanted to tell you all how pleased I am that so many of you are going to participate in the first ever Canterlot High School Musical Showcase. This is a wonderful opportunity to raise money for all our after-school programs here at CHS. So keep working on those signs and posters. I think it's going to be one of the most exciting events we've had at CHS since the fall formal.
I am never gonna live that down.
You were pretty bad at the fall formal.
A demon. I turned into a raging she-demon.
And tried to turn everyone here into teenage zombies for your own personal army. Oh, darling, you have us, and we've forgiven you for your past boo-boos.
To be honest, I'd say the whole experience brought everyone at Candlelight High closer than ever before.
1, 2, 3!
There was a time we were apart, but that's behind us now. See how we've made a brand new start, and the future's looking up. And when you walk these halls, you feel it everywhere. Yeah, we're the Wonder Colts forever. Oh yeah, we are all together. Now it's better than ever. You can feel it. We are back, and I'm so glad that we're better than ever. Whoa, whoa, oh yeah, we're better than ever. Whoa, whoa. There was a time we couldn't see past the differences
That separated you and me, and it left us on our own.
but now you walk these halls and friends are everywhere. Yeah, we're the Wonder Colts forever. Oh yeah, we are all together. Now it's better than ever. Now that we are back on track, yes, I'm so glad that we're better than ever. Whoa, whoa, oh yeah, we're better than ever. Whoa, whoa, oh yeah, we're better than ever. Whoa, oh yeah, we're better than ever.
I still can't believe that happens when we play. Ooh, I've got to look into some new accessories. Something that looks good in a longer ponytail. Ooh, maybe some clip-on earrings for when I get those adorable pony ears.
I just wonder why it happens. Princess Twilight took her crown back to Equestria. Shouldn't that mean she took all the magic back with her?
Who cares why it happens? It makes my band totally awesome. Oh, your band? Duh. It was my idea to start the Rain Boom so we could be in the showcase. Plus, I'm the lead singer and guitarist.
Heard you outside. You guys are sounding really tight.
We're getting there. Rarity's still coming in a little late on the second verse, and Applejack's bass solo could use a little work. They'll get it together in time for the showcase.
I don't suppose any of our friends from, out of town might come? It being a special charity event and all.
Sorry, Flash. I don't think Twilight's gonna be back at Candlelight High anytime soon.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I just, thought I'd ask. Keep on rocking it.
Well, someone is quite the smitten kitten. Oh, sorry. I always forget you and Flash used to be an item.
It's okay. Flash is a great guy and all, but I never really liked him. I was just using him to become more popular. The old me really was just awful, wasn't she?
Yep.
But the important thing is that you've turned yourself around.
Thanks, Applejack, but I'm not sure everyone else at CHS feels the same way.
Sunset Shimmer, please report to the main foyer.
Gotta run. I volunteered to show some new students around the school. Thought it'd be good for them to get to know the new me before they heard all the stuff about the old me.
We've still got a few minutes before lunch starts. What do you say we do awesome as I want to be?
Rainbow Dash, I was wondering if we could maybe play the song I wrote.
We'll get to it.
Oh, okay.
Hi, are you the girls I'm supposed to show around?
We are.
Candlelight High is a great school. You're really gonna love it.
Oh, yes. We really sense there's something magical about this place.
That's the science lab. Computer lab is in there. Oh, we're having a big musical showcase this weekend. The whole school is pretty much rallying around it.
Musical showcase?
I'm sure since you're new, Principal Celestia would let you sign up if you're interested.
We have been known to sing from time to time.
Hello! We sing like all the time. It's how we get people to do what we want. What did I say?
What you meant to say was that being in a musical showcase sounds like a great way to meet other students.
Oh, yeah. What you said I meant to say. That's what I meant to say.
And what you would have said if you weren't the worst.
You are!
You'll have to excuse them. They're idiots.
Those are pretty. Where did you...
Sorry. These pendants mean an awful lot to us. We just hate for anything to happen to them.
So, how was the tour?
I don't know. I mean, these girls, there was something off about them.
Like off like this? Or off like this? Or like maybe we should just let her tell us?
That's just it. I can't put my finger on it. They just acted sort of strange around me. Maybe someone already talked to them, told them about what I did. Oh, so much for making a good first impression.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's probably not it.
This is it, girls. The moment we've been waiting for.
Lunch?
Oh, the chance to get our true equestrian magic back.
Oh, right.
Our voices are just strong enough to make them want something so badly, they'll fight to get it.
So we're just gonna do what we always do? Stir up some trouble and then feed off the negative energy? Some plan, Adagio.
It won't be the same as the times before. There is equestrian magic here. Their negative energy will give us the power we need to get this entire world to do our bidding.
But we can get lunch after though, right? It's Taco Tuesday!
Just follow my lead.
Or my lead.
My lead.
You want to get together. We heard you want to rock the school. We've thought of something that is better, something that changes all the rules. Why pretend we're all the same when some of us shine brighter? Here's a chance to find your flame. Are you a loser or a fighter? Me and you and me. Why don't we see who is better? We don't have to be one in the same thing. Oh, what's so wrong with a little competition? Are you afraid of failing the audition? You're a star and you should know it. Yeah, you rise above the rest. It doesn't matter who you hurt if you're just
Those three are definitely in possession of some kind of dark magic. How else could you explain what happened back there?
Don't worry, y'all. We let Principal Celestia know all about this, and those girls will be kicked to the curb in no time. Last thing she needs is another CHS event almost ruined by some power-crazed lunatic. No offense.
None taken.
Dark magic? I find that very hard to believe. Those girls came into my office earlier and were absolutely delightful.
Perhaps Sunset Shimmer is just eager to make someone else out to be a bad element, so that her actions at the fall formal will become old news.
I could see why you might think that, but...
That's not what's happening. We saw all of this go down in the cafeteria, too.
Yes, but isn't your band supposed to be part of the musical showcase?
Yes?
Perhaps you're all just worried that the Dazzlings will steal your spotlight.
The Dazzlings?
It's the name of their musical group. That's why they came by my office earlier to sign up for the showcase. Even sang a little song to Vice Principal Luna and I.
They did?
Yes. And we think having a battle of the bands instead is a marvelous idea.
I can't believe they got to Principal Celestia and Vice Principal Luna, too.
They've gotten to everybody. Not everybody!
Pinkie Pie's right. We were there when the Dazzlings were singing, and we weren't affected. It was like we were protected somehow.
So let's take them down. It's not like we haven't tangled with dark magic before and totally whooped its sorry butt. No offense.
None taken. Again.
But that was when Twilight was here. There may be some kind of magic inside us, but it only comes out when we play music. I sure don't know how to use it to whoop anybody's butt.
Oh, if only we could get a message to Twilight. Maybe she could tell us how to break the spell the Dazzlings have cast on our friends.
Well, that's not gonna happen. The portal's closed. And I get the feeling they don't exactly have cell phones where she's from.
I may have an idea how we can get in touch with Princess Twilight. When I was Princess Celestia's student back in Equestria, she gave me this. Even after I abandoned my studies, I held on to it. Deep down, I guess I knew I was making a big mistake, and I wanted to still have a way to reach out to her. Maybe it still works.
That's a book, darling. What do you mean maybe still works?
It used to be that if I wrote something here, it would appear in the pages of a book back in Princess Celestia's library. I get a message to her, then she can get a message to Princess Twilight.
So what are you waiting for? Get to writing!
Been a long time since I've written these words. Dear Princess Celestia.
Excuse me, Princess. Where do you want all these books from Princess Celestia?
The library. Third door on the left.
Even this one that's glowing and vibrating?
What is it, Twilight?
It looks like a message to Princess Celestia from my friends at Canterlot High.
How is that even possible?
I have no idea, but it sounds like they need my help. The way Sunset Shimmer described them, I think these new girls sound an awful lot like the sirens.
Not the sirens! I don't actually know what that is.
The sirens were 3 beautiful but dangerous creatures who had the power to charm ponies with their music. But to maintain this power, they had to feed on the negativity and distrust of others. The more of this negative energy they consumed, the stronger their voices became, and the farther they could spread their dark magic.
I don't think I like this story very much.
If the sirens had their way, they would have divided and conquered all of Equestria. But a certain star-swirl the bearded wasn't having it. Rumor has it, he found a way to banish them to another world, one where he believed their magic power would be lost. That world must have been the one where my Canterlot High friends live.
But Star Swirl must have sent them there ages ago. How come they're just surfacing now?
I don't know, but if my hunch is right, and it is the sirens who've come to Canterlot High, this spell they've cast is just the beginning. My friends need me. I have to get back to them. I hate to burst your bubble, Twilight, but the connection between their world and Equestria will still be totally cut off for a super long time.
Okay, first of all, if there was bubble blowing going on, why wasn't I told about it? And secondly, if the connection is totally cut off, how was Sunset Shimmer able to get a message to Twilight?
Pinky, you're a genius.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Now about those bubbles.
And the interval between the 2 points is defined as the square root of the sum of the squares of the separation between the points along 3 spatial dimensions.
Say what now?
Duh! She's gonna take the magic in here and put it in there. That'll make the portal open up so that whenever she wants to, she can go from here to there. There to here. Here to there. There to there. Here to there. There to there.
We get the idea.
Now to see if it actually works.
Suppose we could join you this time around?
Better not. It could make things pretty confusing if Canterlot High all of a sudden had 2 of all of you.
Right. But I still get to go, right? There isn't another one of me at Canterlot High, and you never know when you might need your trusty assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Yes!
We won't be gone long.
Oh,
Well, y'all be safe now.
And don't forget to dress well. Ready, Spike?
Ready.
I'm starting to think she's not coming.
Twilight!
Ooh, I'm back.
Oh, Twilight!
And I've got some bad news about those new girls.
What? Oh, I do hate that you've had to return in a time of crisis. We have so much catching up to do.
For starters, a certain blue-haired guitar player was just asking about you.
Flash Sentry was asking about me? Isn't that nice?
Perhaps you could give us just the slightest bit of gossip from your world?
She's got an official title now. Da-da-da-da! The Princess of Friendship!
Wow, that's really impressive. Guess you really were Princess Celestia's prize pupil.
She's even got her own castle.
A castle? You have your own castle? Oh, lovely.
What's new here? I mean, besides your school becoming the target of dangerous magical creatures from Equestria.
Yeah, so that isn't exactly the only strange thing that's happened since you left. Pretty sweet, huh? It happens to all of us when we play.
My crown was returned to Equestria, but some of its magic must have remained here at Canterlot High. Now that we're all back together, we can use that magic on the sirens, just like when we were able to use it on Sunset Shimmer when she turned into that horrifyingly awful winged monster. No offense.
None taken. I'm used to it.
They'll never even know what hit them.
We've got nothing to worry about now that Twilight's back.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I could find something to worry about. But it won't be the sirens.
The sooner we do this, the better. Any idea where the Dazzlings might be?
There's a big party tonight for all the bands who signed up to be in the showcase. That would include the Dazzlings.
Looks like we've got a party to crash.
I'm gonna get more punch. Twilight?
Bumped into always doing
What are you doing here? You came back for the big competition, right?
something like that.
Not that there's gonna be any real competition. No one here wants this as bad as my band does.
Can you excuse me for just a minute?
Oh no! No one's mingling! It's like there's some kind of underlying tension that could bubble to the surface at any minute.
It's a fruit punch, isn't it? I knew I used too much grape juice.
It's not the fruit punch, it's us.
But the punch is awful too.
What do you know about good fruit punch?
More than you.
Do not.
Do too.
This is just the kickoff party, girls. Imagine what a tizzy they'll be in by the time the Battle of the Bands starts.
There isn't going to be a battle of the bands. We're gonna make sure of that. All right, girls, let's do this. Friendship is magic! Weren't there rainbows and lasers and stuff last time? I don't understand. We're all together again. Why isn't this working?
You, really need to go ahead and do that whole magic of friendship thing now.
I'm trying, Spike. I thought the 6 of us standing together against the sirens would bring out the magic we needed to defeat them. That's what happened before.
Talk about throwing down the gauntlet. This group is obviously serious about winning. A little cocky, though, aren't they? Claiming there won't really be a battle. Seems they think they've already got this thing all locked up.
Not if the great and powerful Trixie has anything to do with it!
Whatever, Trixie! We're the best band at CHS!
No, the Crusaders are gonna win.
I think we may have found what we're looking for. Or rather, it found us. Magic! Don't you see? Everyone else has fallen under our spell. But not these girls. These girls are special.
It doesn't make any sense. I should have been able to create the spark that would help us break their spell. That's how it worked before.
But to defeat me, you drew magic from the crown I was wearing. The sirens' magic comes from their music. So maybe you have to use the same kind of magic to defeat them. Or maybe not.
No, I think you're onto something.
Really?
It's when you play music that you transform now, right?
Yep. Ears, tails, the whole shebang.
So maybe the way to use that magic to defeat the sirens is by playing a musical counterspell.
You mean like a song?
Uh-huh. And in order to free everyone who's been exposed to the siren spell, we'll need them all to hear it.
The band competition! That's the next time we can be certain everyone will be in the same place at the same time.
Guess the Rainbooms are the band to beat.
And I believe you, Twilight, just became the Rainboom's newest member.
So, what do you want to play? Triangle? Sousaphone? Theremin? So magical.
I might take a little too long to learn how to play something with these. I'll just sing.
Like, as in lead singer? 'Cause that's usually my gig, this being my band and all.
It's our band. And of course is lead singer. She's the one with the magical know-how to help us pull this thing off.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. I'll just use this as a chance to hone my already insanely good lead guitar skills.
It's only temporary, and we don't have to win the Battle of the Bands. We just have to perform during the first round of the competition.
So let's get to learning that musical counterspell.
Well, that's just it. I don't know any. But I'm sure I could figure out how to write one.
Totally. Twilight can write a spell like it's nobody's business. And that's pretty much how she got to become a princess in Equestria.
Technically, I helped finish a spell, and there was a little more to it than that, Spike.
Yeah, whatever.
I've got this. Come on.
Where are you going?
Well, last time we were here, Spike and I spent the night in the library.
Are you crazy? We're besties now. Slumber party at my house! Status update. Okie dokie, Loki.
Hey, I was about to beat you.
I doubt it. So, Twilight, how's that counterspell coming?
Huh? Oh, good. Great. Thanks for letting me use your notebook, Fluttershy. I really like the song you wrote for the Rainbooms.
Thanks. Hopefully one day we'll get a chance to play it.
Hey!
Twilight, I think I speak for all of us when I say I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't come back to help us.
Pizza's here! Wait, pizza?
No, that's not gonna work.
Hey, Twilight. You're up late.
Just looking over the counterspell. We only get one shot at this. It has to be perfect.
We really are lucky you're here.
That's what everyone keeps telling me.
Who could possibly need this much whipped cream? Must be nice to have everyone always looking to you for answers to their problems, instead of waiting for you to cause a problem.
Just because everyone expects something from you doesn't mean it's guaranteed to happen.
But that doesn't stop them from expecting it.
which only makes things harder because the last thing you want to do is let everybody down.
Boulder was hungry.
I still can't get over the fact that she's related to Pinkie Pie.
You and me both.
I better get some sleep. Good luck with the counterspell. Not that you'll need it. This must be nothing compared to the stuff you're expected to deal with as a princess in Equestria.
Sunset Shimmer? Never mind. It's not important. No. I have to be able to do this. I have to.
Hey, hey, listen. We've got a message for you. We're not all alike, but our friendship is true. Yeah, we're really different, but we still get along. So hey, hey, listen to our song. You may think you're in control, but we're here to prove you wrong. Of our songs, gonna stomp our feet, clap our hands with the magic of friendship. Gonna stop your evil plan.
That sounded way better than the last 5 times you played it.
Nope.
I think it's pretty obvious what's going wrong with this counterspell.
You're turning what should be the chorus into a 5-minute guitar solo?
I have to pick up the slack somehow. Are you guys even trying? I'm trying. It's fine. It'll be fine. One more time from the top. Or perhaps we could take a short break. Try on some of the wardrobe choices I've put together. I'm particularly fond of this one. Of course, we could always go with something a bit more modern.
We're trying to save our school here. Enough with the costumes.
Oh, you can never have enough costumes. She just wants to make things fun. Isn't that what being in a band is supposed to be?
You don't have time for any of this. You're supposed to check in at the Battle of the Bands in 15 minutes.
No! But it's not ready. If we play the counterspell in the first round and it doesn't work, the sirens will know what we're up to and make sure we don't get a chance to play it again.
Then we'll have to buy ourselves some time so you can keep working on it.
And how do you propose we do that? We compete in the Battle of the Bands for real. I take over lead vocals again, and we stay alive until the finals. We unleash the counterspell then. You'll have figured it out by the finals, right?
Of course she will. Twilight Sparkle's never met a problem she couldn't solve. Right, Twilight?
Right. Then let's go win us some Battle of the Bands.
Welcome to the first ever Canterlot High School Battle of the Bands. I believe I speak for everyone when I say it is by far the greatest thing we have ever done here at this school. We are so glad our 3 newest students encouraged us to turn this event into something exciting. But as this is now a competition, we can only choose one winner. Who is it going to be?
You feel that, girls? Our true power is being restored. And that's before we've tapped into the strongest magic here.
But the rain blossoms, or whatever they're called, aren't under our spell. How exactly are we supposed to get to their magic?
The rain booms are just as capable of falling apart as anyone else. They just need a little push in the wrong direction. I have a feeling everyone here is going to be lining up to give them a shove.
Oh yeah, Snips and Snails in the house, yo.
They call me MC Snips, and there ain't no lie. My favorite food is like pumpkin pie.
I'm Gigi Sassy Snails. I like whales. When I go to the beach, I always bring my pails.
Everybody knows my favorite color is orange. My rhymes are so fly, they're better than an
orange, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Represent. What do we?
How do we get
now?
off the stage? I'd like to leave right now.
Bam! That just happened.
Oh yeah, we
Zips and
out.
Snails out of here.
Please do not drop the microphones.
Yeah. Bam! In your face, rain booms.
At least we know one group who won't stand in the way of us getting to the finals.
Let's get ready to rock! Wait! Where's Rarity?
Here! I'm here! We will be performing in front of an audience. I'm not going to wear something fabulous?
Remember, we have to be good enough to make it through, but not so good we let the sirens see the magic within us. They could realize we plan to use it against them.
Got it. Be cool enough to win, but not so cool that we end up showing off the whole ears and tails and rainbows thing. So, about 20% less cool. 1, 2!
We've just got the day to get ready, and there's only so much time to lose, because tonight, yeah, we're here to party. So let's think of something fun to do. We don't know what's gonna happen. We just know it's gonna feel right. All our friends are here, and it's time to ignite the light. Shake your tail, 'cause we're here to have a party tonight. Shake your tail, shake your tail, 'cause we're here to have a party tonight. Shake your tail.
So what you didn't get it right the first time? Laugh it off. No one said it is a crime.
Do your thing. You know you're an original.
Your IDs are so funny that they're criminal.
You just got the day to get ready, and there's only so much time to lose, because tonight, yeah, we're here to party. So let's think of something fun to do.
Awesome.
We don't know what's gonna happen. We just know it's gonna feel right. All our friends are here, and it's time to ignite the light. Shake your tail, 'cause we're here to have a party tonight. Shake your tail, shake your tail, shake your tail, 'cause we're here to have a party tonight. Shake your tail, shake your tail, shake your tail, 'cause we're here to have a party tonight. Shake your tail, shake your tail, shake your tail, 'cause we're here to have a party tonight. Shake your tail, shake your tail, shake your tail, 'cause we're here to have a party tonight.
Ruined! Absolutely ruined!
Rarity, were you trying to make us lose out there?
This was not my fault! This was an act of sabotage!
Yeah, well, whoever did this couldn't have done this if you didn't insist on dressing like this. We need to sound good. Is there some reason that concept seems to escape you?
And what was with the confetti, Pinkie Pie? How am I supposed to shred if there's paper stuck in my frets?
It was pretty distracting.
Says the girl who was running from a light the whole time. A light!
You still sounded much better than most of the other bands. I'm sure you'll make it to the next round, but it won't matter if you don't have that counter spell ready. You all find a place to practice where the sirens can't hear you. I'll keep an eye on things around here.
I don't think we should use a classroom. We really need to stop bumping into each other like this.
You guys hear something?
Nope.
I said, we have to stop.
There it is again. So annoying.
Why are you acting like this? I thought we were friends.
Yeah, and then you decide to come back here just so you could beat me in the Battle of the Bands. I want this, Twilight, and you're trying to take it from me. Some friend.
That's not why.
Come on, Twilight. We've got things to do.
You really think you're gonna help them? I bet you have no idea what you're even doing.
Tears already? This is only the first round.
The next band to take the stage will be Trixie and the Illusions.
Better head back. We're supposed to go on after Trixie.
You're never gonna get away with this.
Why? Because you didn't? Oh, we know all about you, Sunset Shimmer. You've got quite the reputation at Canterlot High.
I've changed. I'm in a much better place now.
Waiting in the wings while your friends have all the fun?
Oh, yes. You girls are so tight. And yet, they didn't ask you to be in the band.
Probably afraid no one would want to see them play if she was in the group.
Too bad. So sad.
If it's any consolation, no one is going to remember you at all by the time we're done. Remember, girls, we want to save the good stuff for when our full power has been restored.
Oh, whoa, you didn't know that you fell. Oh, whoa, now that you're under our spell. Blindsided by the beat, clapping your hands, stomping your feet. You didn't know that you fell. Oh, now you're falling under our spell. We've got the music, makes you move it. Got the song that makes you lose it. We say jump, you say how high. Put your hands up to the sky. We've got the music, makes you move it. Got the song that makes you lose it. We say jump, you say how high. Put your hands up to the sky. Oh, whoa, you didn't know that you fell. Oh, whoa, now that you're under our spell. Listen to the sound of my voice. Soon you'll find you don't have a choice. Captured in the web of my song. Soon you'll all be singing along. We've got the music, makes you move it. Got the song that makes you lose it. We say jump, you say how high. Put your hands up to the sky. We've got the music, makes you move it. Got the song that makes you lose it. We say jump, you say how high. Put your hands up to the sky. Oh, whoa, you didn't know that you fell. Oh, whoa, now that you're under our spell. Oh, whoa, you didn't know that you fell. Oh, whoa, now that you're under our spell.
This is it. Last round, and you're in the finals. Unless you think the counterspell is ready to be played now.
Don't worry, Twilight. Finals aren't until tonight. We'll get in a little more practice before we're supposed to hit the stage. We won't let you down.
Yeah! You won't let me down.
I was just wondering, we haven't played any of my songs yet, and
It's the semifinals. We gotta do awesome as I wanna be.
don't know why I even asked.
I got tricks up my sleeve. See me dominate, 'cause I'm powerful and great.
Fantastic!
You're never gonna top that performance, Rain Goons. You shouldn't be allowed to when you have such a big advantage over the rest of us.
My superior guitar playing and off the charts awesome singing voice?
Don't be ridiculous. I mean her. If you were really all that, Rainbow Dash, you wouldn't have needed to bring in some magical ringer to have half a chance. Everyone's talking about it.
Please. I could win this thing as a solo act, and everybody knows it.
Sure you could.
She's gone! Oh, wait. There she is!
Next up, the rain booms.
Knock 'em dead, Rainbooms!
I'll be here. Just watching.
Awesome as I wanna be. Awesome as I wanna be. First to see me riding on a sonic boom. Got my guitar shredding a latest tune. There is nothing you can do to beat me. I'm so good that you can't defeat me. Yeah, I'm awesome. Take caution. Watch out for me. I'm awesome as I wanna be. I'm awesome. Take caution. Watch out for me. I'm awesome as I wanna be.
Now that's the bad girl we love to hate.
I knew she was still trouble.
The real Sunset Shimmer is back.
No, it isn't like that.
What was that?
You were showing them your magic. I didn't know what else to do.
Close the curtains, unplug her amp, give us a chance to deal with the situation?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to help.
Yeah, well, you did it.
None of this would have happened if you weren't trying to show off, as usual.
Good show, Rain Brooms. I especially like the part where Sunset Shimmer, in a fit of jealous rage, knocked out Rainbow Dash mid-guitar solo.
It wasn't a fit of jealous rage!
If you say so. Ooh, looks like they've already decided who'll be moving on to the finals. I'm guessing it wasn't too difficult a decision.
What can we do? There isn't going to be another opportunity for us to play. And I had the most gorgeous outfit for the finals.
Yep, 'cause that's the real tragedy here, Rarity, that you won't get to play dress-up.
You know perfectly well that is not what I meant.
You guys want to keep it down? They're about to announce who's moving on.
Who are you kidding? You know it isn't gonna be us.
The band that will be joining the Dazzlings in tonight's finals, the Rain Booms.
What?
Huh?
Did they just say the Rainbooms?
This isn't over.
Congratulations, girls. You deserve it.
Seriously? We didn't even finish our...
See you at tonight's big show, Rain Booms. We are really looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, not as much as we are.
This never should have been you, Rainbooms!
This is a travesty! A travesty!
It really is! The Rainbooms don't deserve to be in the finals. Not when your band was so much better in the semis.
And wanted it so much more.
Alas, this is the way it's going to be. Dazzlings versus Rainbooms.
Unless, of course, the Rainbooms don't manage to make it to their set. Or held up for some reason. Check, 1, 2. Testing, testing.
This doesn't make any sense. We were awful. Doesn't anybody else think it's strange that we're the ones that made it to the finals?
Very strange.
What are you doing here, Trixie? Pretty sure the losers are supposed to be up there in the cheap seats.
The great and powerful Trixie is the most talented girl at Canterlot High. It is I who deserve to be in the finals, and I will not be denied. See you never!
Told you someone would give them a shove.
She didn't shove them. She pulled the lever.
Ugh, go back to sleep, Sonata.
You better believe I got tricks up my sleeve, and I captivate, 'cause I'm powerful and great. Yeah, yeah. You better believe I got tricks up my sleeve. See me dominate, 'cause I'm powerful and great.
Give it up, Rainbow Dash. You've been trying at this for hours. It's not gonna open.
Maybe it doesn't even matter that we're trapped down here. I don't think the counterspell would have worked anyway.
Course it would have worked, Twilight. Assuming a certain band member didn't try to hog the spotlight the whole time we were trying to play it.
Hey, if you want to tell Twilight she's getting a little too caught up trying to be the new leader of this band, you don't have to be all cryptic about it.
She was talking about you, Rainbow Dash.
Me? I'm just trying to make sure my band rocks as hard as it needs to.
Our band! But why wasn't it working? I should know what to do. How can I not know what to do? How can I have failed like this?
It might have been your idea to start a band, but it's not just your band, Rainbow Dash.
I'm the one who writes all the songs.
I write songs. You just never let us play any of them.
I had the most perfect outfits for us to wear.
Again with the costumes. No one cares what we're wearing.
I care, Applejack. So sorry if I enjoy trying to make a creative contribution to the band.
Hey, anybody here remember fun? I'll give you a hint. It's the exact opposite of being in the rainbows. I wish I'd never asked any of you to be in my band. I wish I'd never agreed to be in it. Me neither.
Try to top that.
Oh, gosh, I don't know if we can.
What they've been after all along. They're feeding off of the magic inside you.
How can they be using our magic? It's the magic of friendship.
Ever since you started this band, you've been letting little things get to you. I never said anything because I didn't feel like it was my place. Not when I was so new to this whole friendship thing. I still have a lot to learn, but I do know that if you don't work out even the smallest problems right at the start, the magic of friendship can be turned into something else.
I can't believe all this tension was happening right under my nose and I didn't realize it. I'm supposed to be the one with all the answers. And all I've done since I got here is let you down.
I don't think anyone is supposed to have all the answers. But you can count on your friends to help you find them.
I think you already have. Come on, we need to get out of here.
Sorry I took so long. I had to find somebody who wasn't under the siren spell to help me get you out.
Why isn't she under their spell?
Never takes off her headphones. Come on, y'all. Time to prove we've still got the magic of friendship inside us.
And there's only one way to do it.
We're getting the band back together? We're getting our band back together.
Oh, which version of the counterspell are we going to play?
I don't think it matters what song we play, as long as we play it together, as friends.
I know just the song. Fluttershy's written a really great one.
We're about to save the world here. Personally, I think we should do it in style. Rarity?
I thought you'd never ask.
Welcome to the show. We're here to let you know our time is now. Your time is running out.
How are we supposed to play over them from up here?
Feel the wave of sound as it crashes down. You can't turn away. We'll make you wanna stay. We will be adored. Tell us that you want us. We won't be ignored. It's time for our reward. Now you need us. Come and meet us. Nothing can stop us now. Oh, 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 I've got the music in me. Oh, oh, oh. Don't need to hear a crowd cheering out my name. I didn't come here seeking infamy or fame. The one and only thing that I am here to bring is music, is the music, is the music in my soul. Gonna break out, set myself free, yeah. Let it all go, just let it be, yeah. Find the music in your heart, let the music make you start to set yourself apart.
So the Rainbooms want to turn this into a real battle of the bands? Then let's battle.
What we have in store, all we want and more. We will break on through. Now it's time to finish you.
Sunset Shimmer, we need you!
never gonna bring me down. You're never gonna break this part of me. My friends are here to bring me around. Not singing just for popularity. We're here to let you know that we won't let it go. Our music is a bomb and it's about to blow. And you can try to fight, but we have got the light of friendship on our side. Got the music in our hearts. We're here to blow this thing apart. And together we will never be afraid of the dark. Here to sing our song out loud. Get you dancing with the crowd. As the music of our friendship survives, survives. Got the music in our hearts. We're here to blow this thing apart. And together we will never be afraid of the dark. Here to sing our song out loud. Get you dancing with the crowd. As the music of our friendship survives, survives, we will be adored. Tell us that you want us, we won't be ignored.
Guess that explains why these were so special to them.
Without those pendants and the magic you brought here from Equestria, they're just 3 harmless teenage girls.
Rainbooms rule! That was amazing!
You may have vanquished the Dazzlings, but you will never have the amazing, show-stopping ability of the great and powerful Trixie!
She's gone! Oh, wait. There she is!
Trixie's okay. You know, Twilight is going back to Equestria soon. The Rainbooms could really use someone to help Fluttershy on backup vocals.
I also play guitar.
We'll see.
Sure wish you could stay longer.
Me too. But I have responsibilities in Equestria that I have to get back to. Its citizens need me. But now, I can go through the portal whenever I need to. This isn't goodbye. It's just goodbye till next time. Ready?
Ready!
Dear Princess Twilight, missing you already, and hope you'll be back soon. Things are definitely looking up for me here at Canterlot High, but I know I still have a lot to learn about friendship. Hope you don't mind if I write to you for advice when I need it. Your friend, Sunset Shimmer.
You ready or what?
Ready!
1, 2, 3, 4!
Hoo-wee! Your very first Princess Summit. You must be over the moon, Twilight.
Oh, I am excited. But to be honest, I'm a little nervous too.
You're nervous-sighted! It's like you want to jump up and down and yell, "Yay me!" But you also want to curl up in a teeny tiny ball and hide I'm there almost every day.
You got no reason to fret, Twi. Everything's gonna be just...
Twilight! Oh, sorry, darling, but I just realized you're not wearing your crown. You haven't forgotten it back in Ponyville, have you?
It's in my bag. Just feel a little self-conscious about wearing it. Haven't really gotten accustomed to these yet, either.
You are a princess now, Twilight. Embrace it. I'm telling you, if I had a crown like that, I would never take it off. Why, I'd sleep in the thing.
Her Highness, Princess Twilight Sparkle.
Twilight! I haven't seen you since the coronation.
We have so much to discuss, but it can wait until tomorrow. You all look tired from your journey. Now off to bed, all of you.
What's wrong, Twilight?
I don't know, Spike. I'm just worried, I guess. Princess Cadence was given the Crystal Empire to rule over. What if now that I'm a princess, Celestia expects me to lead a kingdom of my own?
That would be awesome!
No, it would not! Just because I have this crown and these wings, it doesn't mean I'll be a good leader.
Nah, sure you will, Twilight. But come on, you should get some shut-eye. Big day tomorrow.
I can't talk. Ugh. Just trying to get comfortable. Ugh. My little pony, my little pony.
What?
Oh. She's got my crown! Stop! Thief! She's stolen my crown! What? Stop! What did you do with my crown?
Sorry it had to be this way. Princess.
Who was that?
Sunset Shimmer, a former student of mine. She began her studies with me not long before Twilight. But when she did not get what she wanted as quickly as she liked, she turned cruel and dishonest. I tried to help her, but she eventually decided to abandon her studies and pursue her own path, one that has sadly led her to stealing your crown.
She replaced Twilight's with this one.
I suppose Sunset Shimmer thought you wouldn't notice right away that this was not yours, and by the time you did, it would be too late to go after your crown and element of harmony.
But I don't understand. Where did she go? Where did she take the crown?
You'll soon know more about this place than even I do.
This is no ordinary mirror. It is a gateway to another world. A gateway that opens once every 30 moons.
Sparkly!
It has always been kept in the throne room of Canterlot Castle, but when Princess Cadence took over the Crystal Empire, we sent it here for her to watch over.
I had always hoped that Sunset Shimmer would someday use it to return, to come back to Equestria seeking my guidance. Obviously, this is not what has happened.
Twilight, you must use the mirror to go into this other world and retrieve your crown. Without it, the other elements of harmony have no power, and Equestria is left without one of its most important means of defense.
Your crown does not belong in the place Sunset Shimmer now calls home. And in her possession, your element of harmony will no doubt be used to bring harm to the inhabitants of this other realm. They will not have the power to defend themselves.
You understand the importance of your task?
Of course.
Good. Then you must go at once.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! She's going, we're going with her. Right, girls?
Ooh, I'm so nerve-excited!
You do realize that's not a real word, right?
I'm afraid I can't let you go.
What? Why not?
Sending all of you could upset the balance of this alternate world, creating havoc that would make it impossible for Twilight to get the crown back from Sunset Shimmer. This is something Princess Twilight must do alone.
Time is of the essence. On the third day, when the moon reaches its peak in the night sky, the gateway will close. And once it does, it will be another 30 moons before you will be able to use it to return.
It's all right, Twilight. You'll be back before you know it.
Great.
Twilight?
Huh? Spike? You're not supposed to... Spike? Are you a dog?
I think so, but I have no idea what you are.
Huh?
Twilight, you have to get it together.
What does the rest of me look like?
Like you, only not you. Your muzzle's really small.
My muzzle?
Are you gonna scream again? Where are we?
I don't know, but that must serve as the gateway back to Equestria. We need to find my crown as soon as possible and get back there. I suggest we start searching the castle first.
Works for me. Yeah, I don't think that's how the new you is supposed to.
Come on, Spike. I do not want to be like this for longer than I have to.
Well, look on the bright side. You don't have those pesky wings to worry about anymore.
My magic. It isn't working.
Makes sense. You don't exactly have your horn.
What?
We really need to find you a mirror.
What do you think, Spike? Other artifacts she's stolen from Equestria? What am I?
Whoa! You okay?
I don't think this is a castle.
I've never seen a place that's quite like this. Everything is turned around, this crazy world is upside down. Getting on my feet, it's the hand that I was dealt. But I don't have much time with them, got to learn all that I can. They don't use any magic, they fly with any wings. I don't get these funny clothes, skinny legs or tiny nose. Everything's confusing when it seems so new. But I look a little closer and it starts to feel familiar too. What a strange new world. I'm trying to make heads or tails of this strange new world. Sorting through the small details of this strange new world. What a strange new world.
I'm really sorry. I just found it and I thought I should give it to her. I didn't know you had dropped it.
Well, I did, and I was about to get it before you swooped in and ruined everything. You shouldn't pick up things that don't belong to you.
It doesn't really belong to you either.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
That's what I thought. It's as good as mine, and you know it. You really are pathetic. It's no wonder your best friends are all stray animals.
How dare you speak to her that way?
What did you say?
I said, how dare you speak to her that way?
You must be new here. I can speak to anyone any way I want.
I can't believe you did that.
I couldn't just stand there.
Well, it's just that nobody ever stands up to Sunset Shimmer.
Sunset Shimmer?
You've heard of her?
Sort of.
I don't think I've seen you around before. Did you just transfer to Canterlot High from another school?
Yes. Another school. My name's Twilight.
I'm Fluttershy.
Sorry, what was that?
It's Fluttershy.
It sounds like you're saying Fluttershy, but how can that...
Oh my goodness! Who's this sweet little guy?
That's Spike, my, dog.
Oh, he's so cute. Go on, eat up, little pup. Oh, wouldn't you just give anything to know what they're really thinking?
He usually just tells me.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. Sunset Shimmer said you picked something up. Something that belonged to her. It wasn't a crown, was it?
How did you know?
Lucky guess? Do you still have it?
Mm-mm.
But you know what happened to it.
Mm-hmm. This morning, I was passing out flyers for the animal shelter like I do every Wednesday. Canterlot's animal shelter needs more volunteers. Won't you help an animal that can't help itself? Ow! I have no idea how it got there, but I didn't want anything to happen to it, so I decided to give it to Principal Celestia.
Principal Celestia? She's the ruler here?
You could say that. Technically, I guess she and Vice Principal Luna do make the rules.
Where is she now?
Probably in her office. Third door on your left.
Thank you.
Oh, wait. You're not really supposed to have pets on school grounds. Might want to tuck them into your backpack. That's what I do. They just get so lonely when I'm at school all day.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh no, I'm late for class.
Come in. How may I help you?
Whew. My name's Twilight Sparkle. I'm new here and, well, I understand that Fluttershy found a crown this morning and gave it to you.
Yes, I've had Vice Principal Luna put it somewhere for safekeeping. No idea how it ended up on the front lawn. Were you interested in running for Princess of the Fall Formal this year?
No, not exactly. The truth is you see, the crown is actually Princess of the Fall Formal?
It's Canterlot High's Big Fall Dance.
Like the Grand Galloping Gala.
Grand Galloping Gala?
Oh, it was a big deal at my old school.
And was there a princess?
Yes, but she wasn't exactly a student.
Here at Canterlot High, the students select one of their peers to represent them. She receives her crown at the Fall Formal.
You asked me if I was interested in running for princess. Can anyone run?
Yes, you just need to let the head of the Fall Formal Planning Committee know you'd like to be on the ballot. Was there anything else?
Nope. That was it.
Well, if you do need anything else, my door is always open.
Twilight, why didn't you just tell her the crown was yours and ask for it back?
Oh, I was going to. But imagine if one of them showed up in Equestria saying they came from a place filled with tall, fleshy, two-legged creatures with these. We'd think they were crazy.
You make a good point.
Looks like if I want my crown back, I'll have to become Princess of the Canterlot High Fall Formal. So that's what I'm gonna do.
And how exactly do you plan on doing that?
I have no idea. I know we've just met, but I was wondering if you might be able to help me with something.
Of course!
I've decided to run for Princess of the Fall Formal, and...
No! Oh, gosh! Sorry, it's just... Oh, running for Fall Formal Princess is a really bad idea.
Why?
Sunset Shimmer wants to be Fall Formal Princess. And when she wants something, she gets it. She'll make life awful for anyone who stands in her way. Just ask the girl who ran against her for Princess of the Spring Fling.
I have to try.
Oh, I don't think you understand. You'd have to convince everyone here to vote for you instead of her. The athletes, the fashionistas, the dramas, the eco-kids, the techies, the rockers.
Why is everybody separated this way?
Maybe it was different at your old school, but at CHS, everybody sticks to their own kind. One thing they do have in common is that they know Sunset Shimmer is gonna rule this school until we graduate.
Not if I can help it. So, where would I find the head of the party planning committee? Fluttershy said she'd probably be in here. Incoming! Hi, my name's Twilight Sparkle and... Pinkie Pie? Are you psychic? No. I don't think so. Unless, of course, that's something you can do here. Not usually. Fluttershy said this is where I'd find the head of the Fall Formal Planning Committee. Fluttershy, huh? Don't let the whole shy thing fool you. She can be a real meanie.
You two aren't friends?
Waited a bit to get your name on the ballot, huh? Dance is day after tomorrow. I'm brand new here. Ooh! I thought you didn't look familiar. So, now that I'm really looking at you, do you have a twin sister who lives in the city, has a pet dog named Spike that looks just like that one? Maybe? Thought so. Anywho, just need to fill this out and you are officially up for the coveted Princess of the Fall Formal Crown. Wow! You have really bad handwriting. It's like you never held a pen before. Is it?
Somebody order a dozen cases of fizzy apple cider.
Ooh, me! Me!
Can you bring in the rest?
Yep.
Hey, I know you.
You do?
Sure. You're the new girl who gave Sunset Shimmer the what for today.
Twilight Sparkle here is gonna run against Sunset Shimmer for Princess of the Fall Formal.
I'd think twice about that. Oh, sure, she'll probably approach you all friendly-like.
I sure am looking forward to some friendly competition. That's so good to hear.
But then, here comes the backstabbing. About the only girl at this school you can trust less than Sunset Shimmer is Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash? She's the captain of, like, every team at Canterlot High.
She's also the captain of saying she's gonna do something for you, and then turning around and not even bothering to show up.
Thanks for the advice, Applejack. But this is something I really need to do.
Huh? Suit yourself. Hey, how'd you know my name was Applejack?
Didn't you say?
Nope.
Well, it was sure nice meeting you both. I'm sure I'll be seeing you around. That one's trying to hide a secret, but I am totally onto her. She's psychic.
Uh-huh. If you say so.
This looks terrible. There should be more streamers near the stage and fewer balloons.
Yeah! Streamers!
And fewer balloons!
Fizzy apple cider? Ugh, this is my coronation, not a hoedown.
Well, now, it ain't necessarily gonna be your coronation this time around.
Oh, is that so? You country folk really aren't that bright. Must be why the other students say such awful things about you. Obviously, it's gonna be my coronation. I'm running unopposed.
Not this time. The new girl just signed up.
What?
I know. Her handwriting is really bad.
Where is this Twilight Sparkle? I'm looking forward to meeting the competition. Can't believe I didn't recognize you earlier. Should have known Princess Celestia would send her prized pupil here after my crown. And her little dog, too.
It's my crown.
Whatever. This is just a minor setback for me. You don't know the first thing about this place, and I already rule it.
If that's so, why do you even need my crown? You went to an awful lot of trouble to switch it with the one that belongs here.
Pop quiz. What happens when you bring an element of harmony into an alternate world? You don't know? Seriously? And you're supposed to be Princess Celestia's star student? Then again, what were the chances she'd find some pony as bright as me to take under her wing after I decided to leave Equestria? Bit embarrassing that you were the best she could do. Oh, and I keep an eye on your mutt. Hate for him to be taken away from you.
Is that a threat?
Oh, of course not. But I'd cut down on the chatter if I were you. Don't want everyone to know you two don't belong here. Now would you? You want to be a princess here? Please. You don't know the first thing about fitting in. I want you to follow her. Bring me something I can use just like you did with that last girl who thought she could challenge me.
You got it, Sunset Shimmer.
When the crown and its power are mine, Twilight Sparkle will be sorry she ever set hoof into this world. Not that she would have been much safer if she'd stayed in Equestria.
Yeah, in Equestria.
What are you still doing here? Go!
Oh.
Excuse me. The great and powerful Trixie! Need some peanut butter crackers. Voila!
Sunset Shimmer is right. I don't know the first thing about this place. If I'm gonna really fit in and win votes, we need to do some research.
Research?
This place has a school. I have to believe it's got a library.
Got your phone? You got yours?
So, I just push the letters here, and then the words and moving pictures will come up here?
That's right.
Maybe this place does have magic.
When you're a younger...
Girls, what are you doing?
We're just seeing how many hits our new music video has gotten.
No, just... No! The school computers are for research purposes only.
It's just as well, y'all. Some of the comments about our song were really awful. Epic fail. Funniest thing I've ever seen? Funniest thing they've ever seen, huh?
I don't know that that's what you should take from...
The library will be closing in 5 minutes.
I hadn't even thought about where we're gonna sleep tonight.
Way ahead of you. It's a little
Dusty, but it doesn't seem like anybody comes up here.
It's perfect, Spike.
So, how did your research go?
I found this book. It's called a yearbook. It seems to be something they use to keep a record of things that have happened at the school. Look, that's Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, Applejack, Fluttershy, and I'm gonna bet the girl on the far right is Rarity.
There's a Rarity here? Interesting photo.
It's interesting because they look like they're friends.
They do look like our friends, but I thought we'd figured that out already.
No, I mean, they look like they're friends with each other. But it doesn't seem like they're friends now.
Not so much.
I just can't help but get the feeling that Sunset Shimmer had something to do with it.
I wouldn't put it past her. But she wanted your crown because she's planning on doing something even worse. If you're gonna stop her, you have to focus on making friends here. You can't worry about why these girls aren't friends anymore. Even if they do remind you of your Ponyville friends.
You're right, Spike. Eye on the prize.
Good morning, students, and happy Thursday. Just a reminder to pick up your ballots for the Princess of the Fall Formal today. They are due by the time the dance starts tomorrow night, so don't forget to turn them in and make your voice heard.
Fluttershy said I'd need to win over all those different groups if I want to become Princess of the Fall Formal, so I've compiled a list of talking points.
You made a list? That's so unlike you. Please, continue.
I'll start introducing myself. Sprinkle in some things I've learned about their world into the conversation. Show them how I fit in here. Okay, Spike. Time to make a good first impression on my fellow students. The whole world sort of depends on it.
Hey, look.
Why is everybody looking at me funny? Whoa! What did you... Rarity?
Perfect. Oh, yes, this is good. No one will recognize you.
Why wouldn't I want to be...
And we'll need a disguise for your dog, which is too bad. He really is so adorable. You know, with a little work, I think I could make him look like a rabbit instead.
Huh? A rabbit?
There you are, Twilight.
So much for the disguise.
I've been looking all over for you.
Me too.
Me three. I like your new look.
I do have an eye for these sorts of things. Not that you seem to care.
What?
Why do you think she doesn't care? No, never mind. Why were you all looking for me? What's going on?
Oh, she hasn't seen it yet.
Seen what?
Oh, it's really not that bad.
Twilight Sparkle wants to be your fall formal princess. But what does it say about our school if we give someone like this such an important honor?
I take that back. It's pretty bad.
But this all happened yesterday, at the library. Has everyone in the school seen this? Is that why they were all looking at me that way? What am I gonna do? No one is gonna vote for me after seeing this.
Not that it'll make any difference, but I'll still vote for you. You were so nice to stand up for me when Sunset Shimmer was picking on me yesterday.
If you still want to run, maybe there's something I can do to help.
Word of advice, don't accept her help. She doesn't take anything seriously.
Why do you have to be so awful to me?
Oh, don't play innocent Pinkie Pie. You are no better than she is.
And what is that supposed to mean?
I am happy to offer up my assistance as well. To someone who would appreciate what I have to offer.
What you have to offer? What I have to offer?
Listen to y'all carrying on. Get over it and move on.
You mean like how you've gotten over what happened with Rainbow Dash?
She said she'd get the softball team to make an appearance at my bake sale. I tell everybody they're coming, and then not one of them shows up. She made a liar out of me. That's different.
It is not!
It's too!
I bet you appreciate education! Stop! All of you! I want to show you something. You were friends once.
The freshman fair. Y'all remember?
Yes. But something happened. I think that something was Sunset Shimmer.
Well, it's a nice theory, darling, but Sunset Shimmer had nothing to do with it.
She's right. Sunset Shimmer isn't the one who ruined my silent auction for the animal shelter by bringing fireworks and noisemakers. It was supposed to be a serious event, and Pinkie Pie ruined it.
What are you talking about? I got a text from you saying that you didn't want a silent auction. You wanted a big party.
I never sent you a text.
You didn't?
You don't think she's the one who's been sending me those emails, do you? Every time I volunteer to help with the decorations at a school function, I get an email from Pinkie Pie saying she has plenty of volunteers. And then I find out she's done everything herself.
Well, I never sent you any emails.
Maybe she's the reason Rainbow Dash didn't show up for my bake sale.
Didn't you ever ask Rainbow Dash why she didn't show up?
I guess I kind of stopped talking to her at all after that.
Maybe now would be a good time to start.
They're actually talking. That's a good sign.
Hugs! Oh, hugs are always good.
Somebody, and I think we can all guess who, told Rainbow Dash that my bake sale had been moved to a different day. Dash showed up with all the softball team and thought I'd canceled on her. So you're looking to dethrone Sunset Shimmer and become Princess of the Fall Formal, huh? Gotta say, I'd really love to see that happen. I'll totally help you out. All you gotta do is beat me in a game of one-on-one.
What?
First to 5 goals wins. 1 zip!
Thought you were gonna pull it off there in the end.
So, what's the plan? How can I help you be princess instead of Sunset Shimmer?
But I lost.
Of course you lost. I'm awesome. But I'm not gonna help just anybody try and beat Sunset Shimmer. The Fall Formal Princess should be someone with heart and determination. You proved that you got them both.
And can I get mine with extra oats?
Oats?
Scratch that. However you normally make it is fine.
Oh, we've got to stop bumping into each other like this.
You know me. Always trying to make a big splash around here. 'Cause my drink kinda splashed on the ground. I'm gonna go over there now.
Don't even think about it. You're already trying to get a crown. Who knows what Sunset Shimmer would do if you ended up getting her ex-boyfriend, too?
I'm not trying to. I don't even know. We just accidentally... Ex-boyfriend?
Flash Sentry broke up with her a few weeks ago. I can't believe she hasn't done something awful to him yet.
Maybe she's just waiting until she has the power to do something really awful.
All right, girls. Dance is tomorrow night, and we still don't know how we're gonna get Twilight the vote she needs to be named princess. Right now, folks only know the Twilight from the video Sunset Shimmer posted online. We need to help them see her differently.
Yes.
I've got it!
Perhaps I have a solution. Now, this may be an absolutely preposterous idea, but what if we all wore these as a sign of unity? Freshman year, they were very, very popular. A way for everybody to show their school spirit. You know, go, Canton Wondercolds! I haven't sold any in ages. I mean, the five of us are obviously very different, but deep down, we're all Canton Wondercolds. Sunset Shimmer is the one who divided us. Twilight Sparkle is the one who united us. And we're gonna let everyone know it! What do you think?
No matter what I do, and if we're different, yeah, I want you to be true to you. If you follow me, we'll put our differences aside. We'll stick together and start working on that school pride. Jump up, make a sound. Hey! Stomp your hooves, turn around. Start now, make a change. Gonna come around. Jump up, make a sound. Hey! Stomp your hooves, turn around. Canterlot, Wonder Colts, help her win the crown. Jump up, make a sound. Stomp your hooves, turn around. Start now, make a change. Gonna come around. Jump up, make a sound. Stomp your hooves, turn around. Canterlot, Wonder Colts, help her win the crown. Jump up, make a sound. Stomp your hooves, turn around. Start now, make a change. Gonna come around.
Take those off! I have something I need you to do.
everyone look just fabulous?
It was a great idea, Rarity.
Don't know what she's smiling about. Twilight's the one that's gonna be Princess of the Fall Formal.
Vice Principal Luna, something terrible has happened. Isn't this just awful? And after Pinkie Pie worked so hard to make things so perfect, why would Twilight Sparkle do something like this?
Why would you think Twilight was responsible for something like this?
Because I have proof.
But I don't understand.
This is clearly you in the photographs, is it not?
Yes, but...
I think it should be fairly obvious that the school cannot let someone who would do something like this compete for the fall formal crown.
Vice Principal Luna, I found these in a trash can in the library. I thought you should see them. Someone obviously combined these photos to make it look like Twilight was the one who trashed the gym.
I appreciate you bringing this to my attention, Flash. In light of this new evidence, you may, of course, continue your bid to be crowned the Princess of the Fall Formal.
Thank you. You have no idea how important this is to me.
What was it gonna do? Not prove your innocence? Wouldn't be much of a Canterlot wonder colt, would I?
I am afraid enough damage has been done to the gym that we will have to postpone the dance until tomorrow night. If you will excuse me, I need to let my sister know about this latest development.
So, I was wondering, if you aren't already going with somebody, want to go to the fall formal with me tomorrow night?
That would be... tomorrow night? No, 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 no! I can't. The portal. That'll be too late.
One no would have been fine.
Everything okay in there?
Yes! Only it's not okay. It's not okay at all. If I don't get my crown tonight, I won't be able to go back to Equestria for another 30 moons. Oh, what are we gonna do?
We tell them the truth. Let them know what's really at stake if you don't get the crown tonight. They'll help us figure something out.
But what if they won't? What if when they find out just how different I really am?
Twilight, these girls rallied around you because they saw what was in your heart. They aren't going to feel any differently about you when they find out you're a pony princess in Equestria.
I'm glad you followed me here, Spike.
Me too. Unless, of course, we get stuck here for another 30 moons. You okay?
The fall formal isn't happening tonight. It had to be postponed because Sunset Shimmer had Snips and Snails ruin all of Pinkie Pie's decorations. But the fall formal has to happen tonight. You see...
You're from an alternate world and you're a pony princess there, and the crown actually has a magical element embedded in it that helps power up other magical elements, and without it, they don't work anymore, and you need them to help protect your magical world. And if you don't get the crown tonight, you'll be stuck in this world, and you won't be able to get back for like a really, really long time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that isn't the reason.
Nope, she's pretty much spot on.
He can talk?
Oh, yeah. And back where I come from, I'm not even a dog. I'm a ferocious, fire-breathing dragon!
This is so amazing. Tell me, what are you thinking right now?
Sure would love a scratch behind the old ears.
Gah.
Maybe later.
How did you know all that?
Just a hunch.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You're a pony?
You're a princess? You're from another world?
Mm-hmm. That is...
awesome! Oh, wow! What else is a dog?
See? Told ya.
I simply cannot believe they did all this. If I only had some kind of party cannon that could decorate everything super fast.
I know it seems impossible, but Maybe if we all work together?
Now that's the kind of can-do spirit I'm looking for in a fall formal princess. Let's do it, y'all!
Absolute rock on! Yes, indeedly!
It's time for us to come together. It's the only way that things will get better. It's time for us to take a stand. So come on and lend a helping hand. Fix it up, yeah, it's alright. We'll get it ready by tonight. Mix it up, yeah, help a friend. We'll come together in the end. It's time to show that we got school spirit. Raise your voice and let everyone hear it. It's time to show that we're strong. So come on, everybody, sing along. Look how we've all come together. Things are only just starting to get better. Look how we've all come together. Things are only gonna get better, 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 better. Fix it up, yeah, it's alright. We'll get it ready by tonight. Mix it up, yeah, help a friend. We'll come together in the end. Fix it up, yeah, it's alright. We'll get it ready by tonight. Mix it up, yeah, help a friend. We'll come together now.
This looks so good!
All right, everyone. Fall formal is back on for this evening. So you better get out of here and start getting ready. Oh, and don't forget to cast your ballots for Fall Formal Princess on your way out.
You got my vote, Twilight.
Mine too. Mine too. Mine too.
You're lucky she was able to pull this off. Next time I ask you to make a mess of things, try to show a little restraint. I need this formal to go on tonight just as much as she does.
I still can't believe we pulled that off.
I can. We're awesome.
Enough chatter, girls. We need to get ready. We need to look fabulous.
This is our big night. We're getting ready and we're doing it all right. This is our big night. Friendship survive, now we'll start it out right. The time's right, gonna make it last, 'cause it's the first night that we're ever gonna start to just have fun together. We're so glad, so happy, we could never be mad. Did it right now, this is our big night now. 6 friends on the way up now. 6 friends here to show you how. This is our big night. We're getting ready and we're doing it all right. This is our big night. We made it happen, now let's party all night. This is our big 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 night.
Twilight! Look, I know you said no about going to the fall formal with me, but would you reconsider and at least have one dance?
I didn't say no. I mean, I did, but I didn't mean no to you. Well, what I mean is, yes, I'd love to dance with you.
won by a landslide.
Maybe.
First off, I want to say how wonderful everything looks tonight. You all did a magnificent job pulling things together after the unfortunate events of earlier. And now, without further ado, I'd like to announce the winner of this year's Fall Formal Crown. The princess of this year's Fall Formal is...
Oh man, it's so awesome!
Twilight Sparkle! Congratulations, Twilight.
Twilight, help!
Spike? They've got Spike!
That's close enough.
Twilight!
Don't hurt him!
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. I'm not a monster, Twilight. Let him go. You don't belong here. Give me the crown, and you can go back to Equestria tonight. Or keep it and never go home. Tick-tock, Twilight. We haven't got all night. The portal will be closing on its own in less than an hour. So, what's your answer?
No.
What? Equestria, your friends, lost to you forever. Don't you see what I'm about to do to the portal?
Yes, but I've also seen what you've been able to do here without magic. Equestria will find a way to survive without my element of harmony. This place might not, if I allow it to fall into your hands. So go ahead, destroy the portal. You are not getting this crown.
Fine. You win.
You are so awesome!
Can't believe you were gonna do that for us.
It's no wonder you're a real-life princess.
Oh, yes, she's so very special.
Grab him, you fool!
Fight! Fight!
Ladder shot!
I'll take that. At last. More power than I could ever imagine. To jump through so many hoops tonight just to get my hands on this crown, and it really should have been mine all along. Bygones be bygones. I am your princess now, and you will be loyal to me. Round them up and bring them to the portal. Spoiler alert! I was bluffing when I said I was going to destroy the portal. I don't want to rule this pathetic little high school. I want Equestria. And with my own little teenage army behind me, I'm going to get it!
No, you're not.
Oh, please. What exactly do you think you're going to do to stop me? I have magic, and you have nothing.
She has us.
Gee, the gang really is all back together again. Now step aside. Twilight has tried to interfere with my plans one too many times already. She needs to be dealt with. What?
The magic contained in my element was able to unite with those that helped create it. Honesty. Kindness. Laughter. Generosity. Loyalty. Magic. Together with the crown, they create a power beyond anything you could imagine. But it is a power you don't have the ability to control. The crown may be upon your head, Sunset Shimmer, but you cannot wield it, because you do not possess the most powerful magic of all, the magic of friendship.
What is happening?
Here and in Equestria, it is the only magic that can truly unite us all. You will never rule in Equestria. Any power you may have had in this world is gone. Tonight, you've shown everyone who you really are. You've shown them what is in your heart.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't know there was another way.
The magic of friendship doesn't just exist in Equestria. It's everywhere. You can seek it out, or you can forever be alone. The choice is yours.
But all I've ever done since being here is drive everyone apart. I don't know the first thing about friendship.
I bet they can teach you.
Those are my girls! Woohoo!
Did that dog just talk? Whoa, weird.
Seriously? The talking dog is the weird thing about all this?
I, for one, think you're adorable.
Oh, yeah.
I believe this belongs to you. A true princess in any world leads not by forcing others to bow before her, but by inspiring others to stand with her. We have all seen that you are capable of just that. I hope you see it too, Princess Twilight.
I do.
Would now be a completely awkward time to ask you for that dance?
This is our big night. We made it happen, now let's party all night. We're here now and we worked so hard to make it come around to tonight. So let's try to make it last forever. The school lights so bright, beat is pumping through the night. Party starting, DJ's got the music just right. 6 friends on the way up now. 6 friends here to show you how. This is our big night. This is our big night. This is our big night.
You'll look out for her, won't you?
Of course we will. Although I do expect some sort of apology for last spring's debacle.
I have a feeling she'll be handing out a lot of apologies.
We better get going.
I know we've only been friends for a short time, but I'm gonna miss all of you so much.
That crown really does suit you, Princess Twilight.
You know what, Spike? I am starting to feel a little more comfortable wearing it.
And the wings?
I've been walking on 2 legs and picking things up with these. Wings? I'm thrilled that's all I'll be dealing with back in Equestria.
Oh, bummer. Twilight.
Oh, you're back! You got your crown! I knew you could do it!
Oh, we were so worried.
Sunset Shimmer, is she all right?
I think she's going to be fine. I left her in good hands.
What are hands?
Where did you stay?
What did they wear?
Did you have fun?
What'd you eat?
Would you say she's just as awesome as me?
I want to tell you everything. I do. But I'm just so exhausted from all the dancing.
Dancing?
Oh. We've got to stop bumping into each other like this.
Who was that?
He's a new member of the Castle Guard. Flash Sentry, I think. Why? Do you know him?
Not exactly.
Ooh, some pony's got a crush on the new guy.
No, I don't.
She does.
She absolutely does. Don't be ridiculous. I don't even know him. He just...
Totally reminds me of a guy you met in the other world who played guitar and was in a band and helped prove he didn't destroy all the decorations for a big dance so you could still run for princess of the big dance and then asked you to dance at that dance? Right?
How did you know that?
Just a hunch.
You are my Equestria girls. Met you when the light switched on. It brightens up my day like the sun when my friends come a running.
experience the world like you've never seen it before at the one, the only Equestria Land! Stop! Cut! Cut! Why is everyone dressed like they're not dressed?
Because you keep changing your mind about the costumes, Vignette Valencia.
Do you know what it means to be in charge of public relations for this park? It's my job to make sure the world knows how amazing Equestria Land is going to be. And in 2 weeks, when there's 50,000 people here for opening day, the last thing they'll see before they leave at night will be this light parade. And by extension, your costumes, which apparently do not exist as of this moment. BYBB. Be yourself, but better. Do you even have a philosophy?
GWIQ. Guess what? I quit.
I need a stress salad! Where am I gonna find a new costume designer for the light parade with only 2 weeks left? I'm not promoting you. If only I could put a filter on real life to make everything the way I want it. Only way to feel better is getting 10,000 likes with a perfect salad pick. Hey, did somebody install a new app on my phone? Oh. 'Cause I like it.
Anything?
Nothing. You?
Somebody has unspilled beans at this table, and it's not me, Fluttershy, Rainbow Dash, Twilight Sparkle, or Sunset Shimmer!
Rarity and I applied for summer jobs at the new theme park.
Equestria Land? Wait, will you get to go there for free?
Actually, they'd pay us to go there. We applied to work side by side as caramel apple girls.
Yes, it's not that I'm nervous, but Applejack, you're perfect for the job. And, well, my resume is less apple-centric.
We'll be together. I got a good feeling.
No missed calls while we were talking about caramel apples. Shall we practice answering our phone and sounding calm?
That was about as calm as Pinkie Pie on Cake Day.
Was it today? Did I miss it?
One new email.
It's from the park.
You open yours first. No, you open yours first.
Okay. Same time. 1, 2.
Too late. I opened mine. Ah! Oh, they said I'm overqualified for caramel apple girl. They want me to be lead parade costume designer.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
You haven't even started and you already got promoted. That's gotta be a record.
I didn't get the job, but I'm really happy for you, Rarity.
Oh, there must be a mix-up, darling.
Obviously, the internet mailman gave you the wrong letter. I know that's not how it works, but I'm trying to cheer you up.
Technically, Rarity didn't get the job either, since she got a different job. So they're probably about to send you another email with your promotion.
No, just a sale at Stinky Bottom's Discount Hat Emporium.
40% off!
Oh, sorry, not helping. Well, I'm not going to accept it without you, obviously.
What? You cannot let this opportunity pass you by, Rarity. Think of all those vision boards, the late night sewing. This has been your dream since kindergarten.
Preschool, actually. But that's not the point. My mind is made up. We plan to spend the summer together, and that's what we're going to do. Right?
You're taking the job, and that's final.
Okay, if you insist. I'm gonna be a costume designer!
All right. I probably shouldn't have quit my old job this morning, huh?
I'm sure they haven't replaced you already.
My name is Vignette Valencia, and to answer your first question, yes, I'm that Vignette, but no, I do not think I'm better than you just because I have 3 million followers on Snapchat.
You're up
up to 3 million now. I mean, yes, I am familiar with your online repertoire.
I have a good feeling about you, Rare. Oh, you have to let me call you Rare. It's the perfect name for lead parade costume designer, not a caramel apple girl. I don't even know why you applied for a job like that. Not with a Snapgab feed like yours.
Oh.
Obviously, I looked you up. Great pictures, by the way. That gingham and linen sundress caught my eye, and your follower count is impressive. For someone just starting out, of course. But I can already tell you've got magique inside.
You can?
The Light Parade is the most important event in the park. Over 100 cast members, and you are going to make them look perfect. Oh, and before I forget, don't put anything on that table, especially your phone. No reason, just a super important rule I made up, okay?
Rarity!
Applejack! Darling, how's work on the farm?
Fantastic! I could not be happier making foot-stomping applesauce the old-fashioned way with my family.
Less chatter, more splatter!
Oh, good. I'm so happy for you.
And I'm happy for you and your new job, too.
Oh, yes, well, suddenly a big job.
I'm sure you won't slip up.
Well, I was calling because, you see, well, it's not that I'm nervous or anything silly like that, but I was wondering if you and the girls wanted to come on opening night to see the parade. VIP passes. You can cut the lines.
You bet your britches, Missy. I wouldn't miss your big night for the world.
Applejack? Darling? Hello?
Equestria Land opening day! What should we do first? Appaloosa Wild West Stunt Show? Nightmare Moon's Haunted Castle? Sugar Cube everything!
Now, hang on. I got the sense Rarity's overwhelmed, which is understandable. I mean, she's all alone here without any of her friends, which is why I wouldn't have taken the job, but that's just me. Point is, we're here to support Rarity. What? Which character's that?
It's not a character, silly. It's Vignette Valencia. She's famous on Snapgab, which you know if you actually log in once in a while. You're missing my One Cupcake Every Day series.
She posts a lot of pictures of her Welsh corgi named Yas Queen.
And she's friends with like every awesome athlete in the world.
Don't look at me. I only follow bots that post interesting science facts.
These are her pictures? Chillin', Sandy style, you know how I do. I came, I saw, I vintaged. Okay, somebody tell me why this picture has 20,000 likes.
Hashtag bangs.
I don't know. Spending all that time just to look good in a picture ain't my idea of fun.
There you are.
Here comes the lead parade costume designer.
Guilty as charged.
So, you've been here solo without your best friends all this time. How can we help?
Hold that thought. Vignette! Over here!
You know Vignette Valencia?
Do I know her? Why, she's my best friend at the park.
Selfie! Oh, but can we use your phone? Mine's been acting super weird lately. Thanks, you're the best.
Everyone, this is Vignette Valencia. She runs PR for the park, and she's my boss.
I told you not to use the B word. I'm your friend. Who gets to boss you around?
I don't get it.
So, this is Sunset Shimmer, Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, Twilight, Sparkle, and Fluttershy. Oh, and Applejack. Sorry, you were standing around. I didn't see you. They're my best friends, so I thought you'd like to meet them.
Mm-hmm.
together in a band called the Rainbooms.
Rainbooms? Why is that familiar? 100,000 followers? Focused consumer-centric demographic too? Does your curated content consistently aggregate across multiple platforms?
We sing songs together!
I am going to turn you into the centerpiece of tonight's light parade.
The Rainbooms?
Shh. Are you ready? BYBB. Be yourself, but better. That's been my power phrase since I started my first company. A middle school girl selling artisanal handmade mascara. But isn't that just melted crayons? Hey, naysayers gonna nay. But I say BYBB.
How many people will be watching us?
All of them. What do you say?
Well, if it's gonna help out Rarity.
Sure.
Like. Upload and post it, ladies. This'll trend for sure. I'll at you later with exact deeds. BYBB Rare. V out.
I know. She's amazing, right?
She sure is something.
Logistical question. How are we supposed to get our instruments?
Vignette will handle everything.
I got a question too. When you said she's your best friend at the park, did you mean best friend, comma, at the park?
Did I say that? Listen, tonight's a huge opportunity. And not just for me now, but for all of us.
Let's go see the park!
Honestly, I don't know why you're giving me your frowny eyebrows.
It's nothing.
Enjoy the park. I'm going to be super busy preparing for tonight. So, let's meet in the staging area for sound check and run-throughs. I have 3 minutes break at 4 o'clock and I can give you 2 of them. BYBB! Row out!
Well, looks like Rarity doesn't need us as much as you thought, so...
Should we practice for the parade? It's a little daunting, isn't it?
We know every song by heart. Wouldn't you rather go have some fun? Yeah! Great idea! Pretty great, right? What? Can you hear me over all the screaming? I can't hear you over all the screaming!
I wish I'd gone with Sunset and Twilight, or Pinkie Pie, or anyone else in the entire park.
You look at it this way. It's the perfect opportunity to conquer your fear.
Can't I conquer something a little smaller first?
Hey, good idea! A warm-up before the big game. What did you have in mind? Dragonlance drag racing? The Appaloosa runaway train? Oh, Niagara Falls barrel flume?
Oh, these kids are so brave.
Applejack, this parade is a living, breathing dance of light and sound. Love it, lock it, stitch it. Beautiful, perfect. I just threw up. Love it. Now hurry up, I need these done yesterday.
You were born for this, Rarity. Anything I can do to help?
Play a great show tonight? Excuse me, I know I am not seeing a lapped zipper on that full fur. A lapped zipper is simply a stuck zipper waiting to happen. Oh, this is what I'm up against.
So, wanna take a break and go get a caramel apple?
I'd love to, darling, but I am a tad super insanely busy.
Of course. I just thought... never mind. You're right. I wouldn't want to rain on your parade.
Rain? I didn't plan for rain! Get me 100 ponchos, stat!
I'm proud of you. You know that? You're facing your fears head on. Just like I always did as a kid. I mean, look. A 400-foot vertical drop right into these loop-de-loops and a corkscrew? You're probably super nervous about that, I bet. And that next part where it goes backwards? How are you feeling, Fluttershy? Is it even safe to be this high up? You're probably thinking, stop the ride! I want to get off! That's what you want, right? Right now, you're about to yell it, stop the ride! Seriously! Please, somebody stop the ride! Stop the ride!
That was actually kind of fun.
Totally! That's why I didn't want to get off. I was just saying what you would have said. That's all.
You were very brave.
You too, by the way.
Apples! Caramel apples over here! We got red and green and everything in between.
Microchips?
Caramel apple?
Applejack. You're who they hired to be the caramel apple girl?
Vignette said she wanted cool nerd chic. I'd say she found it. Wouldn't you? Do you by any chance have a knife or samurai sword or several tiny but very sharp nail clippers?
I know what you're thinking, but Vignette, how can I ever thank you for coming up with such a brilliant idea for the parade?
I don't understand. You want me to pretend I'm someone else tonight?
Everyone in the band has a new role. It's part of my bold new vision. All caps, Helvetica 65. Fluttershy, bad girl. Spiked hair, ripped tights. I've already commissioned an A-list graffiti/sneaker artist to tag up a custom guitar. How do you feel about skulls? B-Y-B-B.
Maybe I, shouldn't do it at all.
You're right. If collabing isn't your thing, that's your life decision to make. But I just thought of a way for us both to get exactly what we want.
You did?
Of course! Getting what I want is what I do best, sweetie. Now say cheese! Sorry, Fluttershy. You'll thank me later.
Excuse me. Vignette? Where am I? Ooh. And do you mind if I eat this salad? I'm feeling stressed.
Step right up, don't be shy.
You like prizes? We got prizes.
Toss this ring onto any one of these bottles. Easiest game in the park.
Wow, this game does look easy.
Would you looky here? Somebody who knows a thing or two about a thing or two.
Twilight, they're just giving you the old bump and tingle to lure you in. These games are rigged.
Slanderous! Libelous!
Do you know what's not rigged? The laws of physics. Assuming no air resistance and a vertical displacement of 0, horizontal displacement equals initial projectile velocity squared times the sine of twice the launch angle divided by the acceleration due to gravity.
Oh, the suspense!
The drama!
I can't watch! Oh, me good.
You were pretty close, though. Maybe we should try one more time.
Finished. Let there be light. Maybe tonight won't be a disaster after all. Will you, excuse me for a moment?
Huh? Hey, Rarity. How's it going?
I wasn't having a meltdown. Who said I was having a meltdown? I am not having a meltdown!
Whoa, have you seen Fluttershy? See, she went wandering off with Vignette and then just disappeared.
Are you honestly asking me this right now?
Oh, it's not that I don't trust Vignette, if that's what you're thinking.
We're in a giant fun park with 50,000 people. Of course you can't find her. 50,000 people. Oh, looking at my costumes.
Are you seriously not concerned about Fluttershy?
That's 100,000 individual eyeballs, Applejack.
Well, if you ain't gonna worry about her, I will.
Somebody get me a bigger pile of clothes to scream into!
Come on!
All right, what's next? What are we doing? How are we going to win this?
Guess who just mapped out a perfect projectile trajectory, taking into account propulsion, gravity, and aerodynamic drag? This gal. Bet you thought I forgot about friction, air drag, and varying initial velocities. Well, guess what? I didn't.
What she said.
You know what they say.
100 times a charm.
Howdy, y'all!
Applejack!
Oh, sorry. Have you seen Fluttershy? Nobody's seen her all afternoon. Her phone's going straight to voicemail. I keep thinking something real bad might have happened.
Lighten up, Applejack. There's not always a villain with equestrian magic out to get us.
On a side note, do you have tickets we could borrow? Kinda used them all.
I don't like to lose.
Applejack! Hey! I was just about to ride this thing for like the 10th time already. Shh, nothing out of you.
Have you seen Fluttershy anywhere?
Oh, she was with me. Super scared of this ride, but I think she went off with Vignette.
Okay, thanks.
If you see her, tell her she still owes me a roller coaster ride. No frowning allowed!
As fun inspector, I'm a little concerned about what I'm seeing here.
Pinkie Pie? Don't tell me you're working for the park now, too.
Oh, silly. Fun inspectors are freelance and don't get paid. And totally made up by me earlier today when I saw a little girl crying because she dropped her ice cream and I said to myself, Pinkie Pie, this place isn't as fun as it could be! Do you like the uniform? I made it out of things I found in the trash, but you can't even tell!
So, have you seen Fluttershy anywhere?
Nope, but I have seen my deputy fun inspector. Ta-da! Now you have all access to the entire park! Deputy fun inspector!
Wow.
So close.
I can't feel my fingers anymore.
It all looks the same. Is this real life? How long have we been here?
Hey, listen, lady.
How about you just take a parakeet and go home?
It's not about the parakeet!
You said it yourself. It's rigged. How about we get some ice cream?
You're right. Why didn't I listen to myself? We never even had a chance.
Well, would you look at that?
Oh, winner every time!
Or maybe I want her to be my prime suspect because she's Rarity's new best friend at the park. Am I going crazy over a whole lot of nothing?
What's that bag you got there?
You see, it's just...
It's a crime to fake security badges, you know. I'm a fake cop, but I can send you to real jail.
If you'll just let me explain, I'm looking for my friend and...
Shh! Hands on your head, no sudden moves. Got that? Why didn't you tell me you were a deputy fun inspector? I am so sorry about that, ma'am. Here's my workstation. It hasn't been fun inspected in years.
I'm trying to tell you, my friend made this badge. It ain't real.
Oh, an undercover fun inspector. I get it. Anyway, have fun not inspecting my workstation. Wink, wink.
How many times do I have to say it?
Rarity told me you're the coolest, smartest friend who knows what's the opposite of down. What's up?
True.
I have a bold new vision for the Rainbooms that you are going to love. The Throwbacks. Capital T, hashtag TBT, throwback today, or for short, TCTH TBT, bracket TBT, pronounced taka-taka-pata. You are going to represent the touchstones of cool throughout the ages.
I like it so far, and I assume I'll like what you say next.
Rainbow Dash. 50s sock hop sweetheart. Poodle skirt, adorable blonde hair. How do you feel about shaving your head? I only ask because you'll definitely have to do it for the wig.
There is no way anyone is shaving my head.
BYBB?
BIAATB. But I already am the best?
Well, if you insist on just being yourself or whatever, then at least let me take a picture of the real you.
Is Vignette zapping my friends with a magical phone? I know she was up to something. Just wasn't expecting something so magic and evil. She makes them disappear, but where do they go?
Oh man, are we trapped in a magical phone? Typical. You gonna eat that stress salad?
1 hour until wheels up, everyone! The light parade waits for no one! Tick-tock, tick-tock!
Big night tonight, Rare. Perhaps the biggest of all time. Definitely the biggest of your life. I'm excited for you.
You're not worried? Not that I'm worried. Unless you're worried, in which case I'm very, very worried.
There's no room for self-doubt. You've got to get rid of it faster than a pleated cargo skirt. So, I love everything you've done here. One thought. Do we want the costumes to have lights on them? You've got time. I think we should start from scratch.
Huh?
BT dubs, every amazing fashion blogger and stopgap celeb is gonna be here tonight. No pressure.
Really? Because I'm feeling fresh. Why am I seeing neon pink and yellow on that dragon's tail? Is this a beast of legend or a safety vest? I suppose Applejack has better things to do than final fittings and sound check.
Don't be mad at her. She's still out trying to find Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy, who aren't here either, by the way.
Do not tell me who to be annoyed with!
I know you're stressed, Rarity, but I'm sure you've got something totally amazing up your sleeve. You did remember to wear sleeves with amazing things up them, right?
Stop! Oh, not everybody stop. I just meant my friends. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. Sewing up them, clothes.
Where have you been?
Nobody go anywhere with Vignette, understand?
Not really.
Nuh-uh. You can explain yourself after the parade. I'm sure...
No, Rarity. Vignette is evil.
Applejack! She can hear you!
She's done something to Fluttershy. And I saw her from the security office when she made Rainbow Dash disappear with her phone. 10 eggs in a chicken coop says it's equestrian magic.
Oh, honey, delusional isn't your color. You're an autumn.
If you're so innocent, then how do you explain this? Say goodbye to your mannequin thingy. Hang on. Watch it disappear. I think I hash-gabbed my snap tagger all in the... I can't figure out these new fandangled apps. I sound just like Granny Smith.
I just saw your friends. They're in wardrobe and they're fine.
Are you sure?
And looking good in your costumes, by the way.
Applejack, the parade is less than an hour away.
This is bigger than the parade, Rarity.
Nothing's bigger than the parade, Applejack.
I know you didn't just say that about your missing friends.
I'm I'm gonna let you two sort this out amongst yourselves.
Applejack, admit it. You don't care about my parade.
My parade? This isn't about you. She's done something to our friends.
Is this about our friends or about you and Vignette? Ever since she gave me this opportunity, you've been jealous because she sees my potential, but she didn't hire you.
You guys, stop!
This isn't like you.
You're so blind you can't even see she's using you. You only like her because she's always blowing smoke up your chimney. But that's what she does to everyone. You're not special. Maybe I should just go.
Maybe you should.
Applejack, wait!
Waiting is for waiters, ladies. We're better off without her.
We?
The Throwbacks, formerly known as the Rainbooms.
Hang on. Why does we include you?
Obviously, somebody needs to fill Applejuice's spot, and since it's so last minute, we are lucky to have someone with as much vision and talent as well.
You?
And not just that, but we'll be playing a song I wrote.
Okay, 1, you are not in the band. And 2, we are not performing without Applejack.
Which is her name, by the way, not Applejuice. And you know what? She's not usually one to make things up, like, ever.
So all that stuff she said about you...
It's true. Now, let's see if this equestrian magique is all it's cracked up to be. Now then, that's better. I wish I'd had this thing years ago. Think how perfect my life could have looked. Oh, Rare! You're not gonna believe this!
What? What is this? What am I looking at?
Your friends, but better! Now we can make the parade exactly how I want it.
How you want it? You said you hired me for my vision.
Well, I needed your vision to bring out my vision, but now there's an app for that.
Vignette, what is going on here? Where are my friends?
Like trapped in the internet as zeros and ones or erased from existence or something?
What?
See, like my phone became magique or something, and now it has this power where whenever I take a picture of something and it disappears. And then I can customize them with a swipe of my finger and make them real again, or real enough. But hey, blah, blah, blah. OMG, I'm boring myself to death just talking about this stuff.
Bring back my friends this instant!
Fine. If you want to be with them so bad, I'll do you one last favor. You're welcome.
I can't believe we're trapped in Vignette's phone. We're no strangers to getting stuck in magical objects.
At least Rarity and Applejack are still free. Maybe they can get us out of here.
They have to stop fighting first.
We can't just sit around hoping to get rescued. If we're in the internet, we can hack our way out. Well, I can. Maybe.
Oh, I hope Rarity and Applejack are okay. I wish we knew what's going on out there.
Sorry, Rare. Guess you're not so rare after all. Okay, that was your cue to disappear.
Never underestimate a good accessory.
Stop unmagiquing my magique thingy!
I can't believe I listened to you over Applejack!
Hey! UGH, whatevs. I don't need you anyway. Attention, people who work for me. I am now the lead costume designer because our former lead costume designer is being HBW. Herself, but worse! Now pretend I just gave you an inspiring speech and get back to work!
The parade's about to start! Oh, if only I'd done something or said something different, maybe none of this would have happened. I really screwed things up with Rarity.
Applejack!
Rarity!
Don't go! You were right. I got carried away and let this stupid parade become the only thing that mattered to me. And I let Vignette manipulate me with false flattery into forgetting what really matters. My friends.
Come on now. Your talent puts you so far beyond the need for flattery.
Stop flattering me! I've not finished apologizing. I'm sorry I lost sight of why we applied for jobs here in the first place.
And I'm sorry I got jealous. All this time I thought I was being honest with you about not liking Vignette. I wasn't being honest with myself. I felt like I was losing my best friend.
You didn't. Caramel apple girls to the end? Ah! Our friends! Vignette has them all trapped in the internet! She confessed! We have to get them out! We have to save them!
What? We've been wasting all this time chin-wagging about feelings? We need to get cracking on a rescue plan! Twilight?
It worked! Applejack, we're stuck in Vignette's phone. I found a way to hack her Apple Popper app to route a VoIP connection to your IP address.
Magic. Got it.
Listen, we've come up with a plan to set all this right. You'll need to remotely install a virus that creates a backdoor admin account, which you can use to reset all the permissions on her phone and make a proxy backup. That should get us out of here. How much coding do you know?
None. I can rub two sticks together.
Oh boy, okay. Get a pencil.
Hang on. I think I can hear you talking.
What?
Somewhere close. Really, y'all?
Oh, the phone just teleported us into some random white room in the park.
We were just sitting in a white room the whole time?
But you guys didn't know that?
Microchips? Did Vignette take your picture just now?
I was just minding my own business, making perfect caramel apples, when suddenly Vignette saw me and said I wasn't as cool a nerd as she thought. Then she took my picture, and I ended up here, violating all known laws of space and time.
Guys, this is bad. It means Vignette is on the parade route, and she's using her phone to change whatever she doesn't like.
What happens if she decides she doesn't like the crowd?
Everyone in the park is watching that parade. If her phone teleports that many people into this tiny room at the same time...
Squish! Our friends are in that crowd. Sweetie Belle is in that crowd. We've got to stop her.
You do realize if we stop the parade, no one will see all your hard work.
Someone reminded me that none of that matters without my friends.
We better hurry. I'm sure Vignette's getting more corrupted by equestrian magic every minute.
Cheering enough for my tastes. Luckily, that can be tweaked with the flick of the finger. Say cheese, everyone!
Sorry to rain on your parade.
Nice one.
But I'm afraid this evening is cancelled. Now turn off your phone and hand it over.
What? Are you honestly asking a social media star to hand over her phone?
Yeah, she is.
Rarity, this is the version of your friends that will be popular. I have the metrics to back that up. Doesn't matter if they're real, it's what you show people online. This is your chance to be everything you've always wanted.
No, it's a chance to look like everything I've always wanted. What I really want has been right in front of me the whole time. My friends. Success is worth it without my real-life friends to share in it.
What have you done? Now how can things ever be perfect?
I love nothing more than someone telling me I made a perfect outfit. But I'd say you got a bit carried away.
I guess so.
You guess so? You created virtual holograms of our friends and almost sent an entire crowd of people to Squish City!
But BYBB.
It's not a bad thing to want to be better, but not at the expense of other people. And especially not your friends.
Friends? I have 3 million followers, and no real friends. How pathetic is that?
You've got one. If you want.
Make that 2.
Why are they clapping? Do they even know what's going on?
Whoa! The rainbooms are trekking on Snapgap!
People are saying that rainbow laser thing was the coolest light parade show they've ever seen!
Hey, maybe the parade ain't ruined after all.
We do still have our real instruments up there.
You're not too nervous?
I should ask you the same thing.
If you're up for it.
A blemish on the surface of a perfect happy pit. Just add a fancy filter, and that's an easy fix. But behind that perfect snapshot are the people who you love. Don't forget those happy moments are because of
Our memories together,
they can last forever.
we won't let this break us. We'll get through whatever.
Side by side on this adventure, our friendship will never ever end. Side by side, besties forever. We know that it's more than just a trend.
'Cause it's you
And me,
This is how it should be. The whole world stands before you, full of things to see. Pay attention, or you'll miss it. Life's best is always free. Don't lose sight of what's important. Give more than you can take. There's so much to strive for, so many friendships you can make.
all those likes can't measure
The fun we have together, when we're in the moment, everything is better.
Side by side on this adventure, our friendship will never ever end. Side by side, besties forever. We know that it's more than just a trend. This is how it should be. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you come in.
I've been here for a while.
I didn't realize.
I've been trying to get your attention for like half the song.
Ain't she a quiet one?
Yeah, and we know some pretty shy people. Am I right?
We do? Who?
I'm Sunset Shimmer, president of the yearbook committee and editor-in-chief. Do you want to join? We could always use extra help.
I'm Wallflower Blush.
Nice to meet you.
I've been on the yearbook committee all year.
Oh,
We met in 9th grade English.
And I was saying it was nice to meet you then. You didn't let me finish.
Anyway, I counted up all the votes for the yearbook superlatives.
Most likely to succeed, best smile, class clown. Oh, we won best friends! Applejack, Fluttershy, Rainbow Dash, Rarity, Pinkie Pie, Twilight Sparkle, and me!
I always knew I liked you all, but now it's official. In yearbook form, the people have spoken.
Oh, good for microchips. Most likely to invent cold fusion. No reason to be jealous. I'm not.
Don't worry, Twilight. We know you're a genius.
Besides, it's just the yearbook.
Just the yearbook?
Now you gone and done it.
The student body has entrusted me with the responsibility of gathering their memories into the pages of this book. In 30 years, we might not remember everything, but we will remember what's in the yearbook.
Well, I'm entrusting you not to put us next to best muscles. Every time you close the book, it'll be like we're kissing both biceps.
Oh, why don't we take our picture at the beach on Saturday? Everyone's bound to look adorable.
Beach day! I'll make my world-famous Fun-in-the-Sun cupcakes. The secret ingredient is edible sunscreen. It's SPF 100!
The great and powerful Trixie demands to speak to the yearbook editor immediately.
Unfortunately for me, that's me. What do you want, Trixie?
Just as I suspected, I was not voted greatest and most powerfulest. Explain yourself.
How should I put this? You didn't win greatest and most powerful because it wasn't one of the superlatives.
Neither was biggest meanie, but that didn't stop you from winning it our freshman year.
That was different. The whole school voted for her.
She was so mean.
Of course, we all know you've earned the right not to be remembered that way.
Thanks. We're not having a greatest and powerfulest superlative. Sorry.
Oh, you're the one who'll be sorry, Sunset Shimmer. When you least expect it, I'll have my revenge, and then I'll disappear like this. Behold, the magician's exit!
Allow me. We were actually on our way out.
I'll just finish up.
Oh, forgot to turn off the lights.
In the dark.
Dear Princess Twilight, I thought you'd be happy to hear that the girls and I were voted best friends in the yearbook today. After all, if you hadn't forgiven me, I'd still be the arrogant student I was when I left Equestria. You gave me the second chance I didn't deserve, and I'll never forget it. Your friend, Sunset Shimmer.
Group picture. Practice run number 36A, attempt 7. Success! Oh no. Your eyes do not deceive you. I finally invented a selfie-sensing camera. It hovers into position whenever it detects a selfie opportunity.
I prefer to take selfies myself.
Which beach blanket should we use for the photograph?
You mean the white one or the white one?
This is toasted oat, and linen lamb's wool. Eggshell, warm frost, pale nimbus, and... well, that one is white, I suppose. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Don't worry, Rarity. I got it!
No, I got it! I got it!
I got it! I got it! No!
I don't got it. Ocean monster! Ocean monster!
Quincy the sea turtle says the tide's coming in. We should take the picture soon or risk having damp ankles. Oh, he's so thoughtful.
Ugh.
Oh, Twilight! You got the selfie sensor working? Okay. So, who's ready to take a best friends picture? Uh-oh, what did I do? Should we do it now, or did you want to swim first? How's the water?
Sunset Shimmer? Asking to be in our best friend's picture? Now I've heard it all.
Am I missing the joke here?
The only joke is whatever this is you're playing on us. Acting all nice like you're our friend.
And it's not funny.
Because you aren't nice.
And we ain't friends.
Wait, what?
You got applesauce in your ears? I said we ain't Whoa!
You sure can.
I'm so sorry.
My friends are here to bring me around.
It's like I've been erased. This has to be a bad dream. Wake up, Sunset. Wake up! Ow!
Nope, you're awake. Ow! Me too.
I can see your memories, and I'm not in them.
And exactly how is it you can see our memories, if you don't mind me asking?
With this.
Oh, it's obviously a cheap knockoff of ours.
We got them together. You were there, remember?
Why is she still talking to us?
Pinkie Pie, what about when I came to your sleepover before the Battle of the Bands?
Ha! The closest you've ever come to a party of mine is freshman year when you pretended to be Applejack and texted me, "Your party is lamer than a hungry duck in snow boots."
Like I'd ever say that.
It really hurt my feelings.
And wasn't very nice to the ducks either.
That was a long time ago. Twilight, you remember me, right? We've been through so much together. Please.
I only met you once, when you yelled at me at the games.
Doesn't anyone remember that I've changed? Maybe not anyone. I'll be right back.
Don't hurry back, darling.
Dear Princess Twilight, this is gonna sound crazy, but are we friends? Am I nice? Please answer.
Of course we're friends. Are you okay? What's going on?
Kinda hard to explain. Might be easier in person. Well, not person, so to speak. Twilight!
Sunset?
Ah! Oops. Was trying to hug you.
So, what's been happening? This is bad, Sunset. It's way beyond anything I've ever heard of. Although...
What?
I just had an idea, but you might not like it.
I'll do anything to get my friends back, Twilight.
There is one pony who might be able to help, but I don't know if you two want to see each other.
Who? Oh.
Princess Celestia! You'll never guess who's back. Actually, maybe you can guess because she's right here. But, am I helping?
Princess Celestia, the last time we saw each other, I was your snide little pupil who betrayed and abandoned you.
I wouldn't have said it that way. What Sunset means to say is...
I mean that I come before you a changed pony, humbly asking for forgiveness, guidance, and knowledge. Or I can just go and you never have to see me again.
I've missed you, Sunset Shimmer.
I'm so sorry.
I am not familiar with the exact spell that could have erased your friend's memories, but it sounds like equestrian magic is at work in your world.
Indeed. The toilings of this nefarious enchantment could portend unimaginable catastrophe if left unchecked.
Sorry. I'm just used to hearing you say no student parking in the faculty lot.
This faculty lot you speak of sounds like a place of great power.
The answers you seek are in the Canterlot Library.
There's over 1 million books in here.
I wish! But don't worry, you're looking at some pony who knows this place like the back of her hoof. Where are you going, Princess Celestia?
To the restricted section.
There's a...
Breathe, Twilight.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! So many books, all unread, ancient historical artifacts! I thought, I can't.
You sure you're up for helping me go through all this stuff?
Don't take this away from me! No way. Can you believe they have Canterlot Cannibals Volume 31? You heard me! 31! Sunset. That's when it gets good. Over here! An original Wendigo weather warning from the pre-Equestrian era! Oh my goodness! I just can't!
Did you know Chancellor Puddinghead tried to pass a law mandating Earth Ponies drink carrot juice at every meal? I do. Know that. No.
Aw, sounds like you got to read all the fun books. I should probably take a break from looking. Because I found something! You're familiar with the 7 Trials of Clover the Clever?
Obviously. Why?
Well, first of all, these date back to before the founding of Equestria. Look at this.
The Memory Stone. That sounds promising.
It belonged to an evil sorceress who was practically invincible. With the Memory Stone, she could erase any memory from any pony, even fragments of memories.
Fragments? Like memories of me being nice?
Mm-hmm. Clover the Clever knew the sorceress had to be stopped and the stone destroyed, so he chased her across land and sea. But every time he got close, the sorceress would erase his memory and escape. But he kept finding her.
How?
These scraps of parchment, he secretly wrote everything down so he'd know what had happened and where to go next, like a trail of breadcrumbs.
Clever. Oh, Clover, yeah, got it. What happened on the other side of this portal?
The last page is missing. Clover must have hid it to keep any pony else from finding the memory stone. Sunset, what if the memory stone ended up in your world?
And someone is using it to make everyone hate me again.
But who?
We've been out here a while. Time to reapply.
I've been thinking, should we be worried about Sunset Shimmer?
Yeah, worried she comes back. I think it's a shame the way she's treating you, pretending to be your friends. She's obviously up to something. Sunset thinks the whole school exists just to serve her. Water, please. You know, seeing as how the yearbook president seems to be having a little identity crisis, I believe that means the vice president takes over. And why, that's you, Rarity.
If this is your way of asking to be made the greatest and most powerful, the answer is no. And didn't we have this conversation yesterday? I can't quite remember.
Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. Memory is such a fickle thing. You never know when you'll forget something important, like how great and powerful I am, which is why I need to be in the yearbook.
I'll think about it.
That's all I ask.
I should be getting back to my world. Maybe I can convince my friends I'm telling the truth now that I know what we're looking for.
The memory stone. I'll stay here and search the restricted section, top to bottom, until I find a way to get your friends' memories back.
If that's even possible.
Oh, it's possible, even if I have to reorganize the whole library by subject. Or maybe chronologically. I'll figure it out.
Thank you. Both of you.
This is quite a contrast from the last time we parted ways. But you are not that way anymore. With every choice you make, you prove yourself to possess a kind heart.
I guess I had a good teacher.
You were a good student.
Are you saying I wasn't a good teacher?
Oh, no, I wasn't.
She didn't say that.
She didn't say that. Princess Celestia has a sense of humor. Looks like I'm not the only one who's changed.
I'm not holding back this time! That's what I'm afraid of. Bring it on, Rainbow Dash! You and Verity just bought your team a one-way ticket on the express train to You're Going Down!
Oh, nice game face, Pinkie Pie.
Thanks! I've been practicing all day. Isn't that right, little baby camera? You're in my house now!
Somebody's jealous.
Please, only when the flying canoper learns how to fetch. You're the worst.
Great news, guys! I figured it out. Someone's erased your memory with equestrian magic. You don't remember, but we're still friends. This is the memory stone. Do you recognize it? Right, guess not. But look. See? This is proof. We are friends.
Please. This is the same girl who made flawless, fake photos of your friend trashing the gym.
Yeah, wait a minute! Is this supposed to be me making such a ridiculous face? I'd never make a face like that! Preposterous! Fake, I say!
My work area's done. Trixie, out! And don't forget, Rarity, you promised to put me in the yearbook.
Wait, you did what? It was an accident. I can help fix it.
I think you've helped enough.
I don't want your lunch money. I'm not mean. Got it? I'm not mean! So, here we are.
Here we do are. You really want to do this here, in the hallway, in front of everyone?
Up to you.
Behold! Canterlot High School's greatest and powerfulest student! If a 7-scale mock-up doesn't convince you, I don't know what will.
Where's the memory stone? You turned my friends against me just because I wouldn't put you in the yearbook as the greatest and powerfulest? The powerfulest isn't even a word!
What are you talking about?
It's not a word!
No. What memory stone?
The one you used to erase everyone's memory, you manipulative blowhard!
A stone that could make everyone forget all the bad tricks I've done? Which is no tricks. Your puny rock pales in comparison to the great and powerful Trixie!
I don't believe it. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
I don't. Sorry. Did somebody really erase everyone's memories of you?
Mm-hmm.
And even though we all know you're the biggest meanie, you're saying you're not mean anymore?
It's complicated.
So you have this idea of who you're supposed to be, but no one at school sees you that way. Is that it? Trust me, I get it.
I can't believe the only person who believes me is the one I called a manipulative blowhard. Sorry.
I took it as a compliment. Let me help you find the stone.
What's in it for you? No way, absolutely not.
Well, if you'd rather go on being the biggest meanie, that's fine by me.
I've looked everywhere. Why can't I find the missing pages? I've always been good to you, library! This is it. The last piece was in a secret compartment. Clover the Clever buried the stone. This rock formation must be somewhere in the other world. But it doesn't say how to get your memories back. Perhaps if I had destroyed the stone right away, some of my memories could have returned. But when the sun sets by the 3rd day after a memory has been taken, it is erased forever.
You must warn Sunset Shimmer at once.
So, where should we start, partner?
How about with what I call you? I'm thinking the great and powerful Trixie's! A pretty decent assistant detective helper person.
What a joke.
A cafeteria full of suspects, 2 detectives, and only 1 memory stone. Seems impossible, but so does pulling a rabbit out of a hat, and I do that all the time. Let's talk motive. Who here hates you enough to erase everyone's good memories of you?
If you go back far enough, everyone.
Known enemies? All.
Good afternoon, ladies. You feeling okay?
That depends on how well you answer my questions. Has anyone come in complaining of memory problems in the last few weeks?
Not that I can recall.
You can't recall? We're too late.
Is there anything you can tell us about it? Anything at all?
I can't tell much from a drawing.
Okay.
Only that it's felsic, intrusive, igneous, granular in texture, most likely arranged in an equigranular matrix with scattered biotite mica and amphibole, at least 65% alkali feldspar by volume, with a melting point of 1250 centigrade, plus or minus 10 degrees. Sorry I couldn't be more helpful.
Sure. It seems like we've only come up with dead ends, but I mean, it could be worse.
It's worse.
Good as new. Best Friends Yearbook Group Picture. Take 2. Number 36A, attempt 8.
Best friends!
Oh, stop looking at that. You're just gonna wind yourself up. You can't think if you're wound up. Oh, think, Trixie!
I wanted to come in here to see who we're missing. But we've talked to everyone, A to Z.
Wait. Not pictured. Wallflower Blush. Who's Wallflower?
I'm right here, you know.
Who are you?
Wallflower. I've known you since 3rd grade.
I remember 3rd grade. Not you specifically, but what a grade it was. The great and powerful Trixie debuted her disappearing frog trick. You know, a lot of people don't realize how much work goes into raising tadpoles. You really have to coddle them.
Sunset. We think the Memory Stone was buried under this rock formation. And if you don't destroy the Memory Stone by the time the sun sets today, all those memories will be erased forever.
How am I supposed to find a rock formation that looks like that rock formation? That'll work. Can I ask a silly question, Wallflower? Where did you take that lovely photograph?
Oh, that's my garden. Well, the school's garden, technically. I'm the president of the gardening club. I founded it, too. I'm also the only member, and the only one who's ever been to the garden, or seen it, or even asked about it.
You're not really into other people, huh?
I was maybe going to add this picture somewhere in the yearbook. What do you think?
Sorry, Sunset doesn't let anyone put things in her yearbook, no matter how much they deserve them.
No, you should do that, Wallflower. So don't let us keep you from working on it.
What? The great and powerful Trixie is annoyed and insulted.
What are you...
Different. The whole school voted for her.
She was so mean.
Of course. We all know you've earned the right not to be remembered that way.
Why should you notice me? After all, you're Sunset Shimmer. Everybody loves you now. Why can't they see you haven't changed?
Erased everyone's memories?
Yes.
Wait, who are you again?
You don't see me fitting in. I'm sitting here alone, right beside my shadow, always on my own. could share my wildest dreams, maybe they would see I'm more than just a wallflower. There's so much more to me. I'm invisible, invisible, a droplet in the mist. Invisible, invisible, it's like I don't exist. Right beneath my picture, this is what you'll read. A laundry list of nothings, not likely to succeed. A yearbook with blank pages that no one wants to sign. A memory forgotten until the end of time.
Hey, what are you doing?
What did I do to you? Honestly, I don't even know you.
Exactly! You had everyone fooled, but now they know you're still the biggest meanie.
You're about to see how mean I can get.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not antagonize the person with the all-powerful mystery rock.
I don't like confrontation. Let's just forget this ever happened.
Don't erase! What was I saying? I'm sure it was something brilliant, but also, how is it already 3 o'clock? Why won't this door open? And what are we even doing in here?
I don't remember.
Is anybody out there? Somebody open the door! If we don't get out of here and figure out who has the stone, in a few hours it'll be too late to restore everyone's memories. I'll lose my friends forever.
How are we supposed to catch someone who can erase our memory every time we get close to catching them?
By being clever.
What?
I wrote myself a note. Check the video. Yes! It's been recording this whole time!
Twilight's camera? What are you talking about?
I don't remember doing it, but I must have realized our memories would get erased, so I pressed record.
That's my garden.
Who's that?
Wallflower blush.
Name's not ringing a bell.
You don't see me fitting in.
Long song, huh?
What did I do to you? Honestly, I don't even know you. Exactly! You had everyone fooled, but now they know you're still the biggest meanie. You're about to see how mean I can get.
She's kinda right about you.
Yeah, thanks.
Actually, the wise and moralizing Trixie was making a point. You said you didn't do anything.
I didn't. I wasn't mean to her at all.
Well, maybe it's not good enough to not be mean to someone. Maybe you have to be nice.
You're right. Not that it matters, I'm still trapped in here. Unless you can magic us out of here.
Oh, what's the point in trying? You've seen enough of my tricks to know what'll happen.
At least when the sun goes down and everyone hates me forever, I'll still have one friend in the morning.
Huh?
And I mean, she is the greatest and powerfulest Canterlot High School has to offer, so I guess I can't complain.
You poor fool! You actually believed me when I was pretending to give up? Mere stage banter. The great and powerful Trixie never gives up on herself or her friends. I mean her pretty decent assistant detective helper people. Behold! The magician's exit! Yes! It worked! I finally did it!
Still in here.
all part of the trick. Have you out in a jiffy.
You know what? Just leave me in here. Just go.
I owe you one, Trixie. I will never forget this.
Never say never.
Wallflower? Wallflower, stop!
You remember my name?
I remember everything. The memory stone, how I acted, all of it.
What? How? I erased the whole afternoon!
Listen, I used to be just like you. Sure, I was popular, but I was lonely.
You're nothing like me, and I'm not lonely because I have plants! That sounded less lonely in my head.
I'm sorry, Wallflower.
No, you're not. You're just trying to look good in front of your friends. And it's working! Yeah! How am I supposed to get back at you if nothing I do matters? I hate you! I wanted to teach you a lesson by erasing your friends' good memories of you, but obviously that didn't work. What if I erased all their memories of high school?
You can't! You'd be stealing their memories of each other!
They'll think of each other the way you think of me, which is not at all.
No! I ruined their friendship once before. I'd rather give up my own memories than let it happen again. Fluttershy! No! Applejack! Rarity! Rainbow Dash! Pinkie Pie! Twilight! Don't forget me! This isn't Canterlot. Where am I? Princess Celestia? What's happened to me? Some pony, help me! Who are you?
We're your friends.
We may not remember you.
But after seeing what you did, the sacrifice you made for us, we'd be proud to call you
Our friend.
Wallflower, you have magic you do not understand, but it is nothing compared to the magic of...
Yeah, we get it. Light her up,
Twilight Sparkle?
Sunset Shimmer! We're so sorry.
I'm just glad to have you all back.
I'm so ashamed. When I first found the memory stone, I only erased little things. Awkward hellos, saying the wrong thing, literally any public speaking.
I've had plenty of awkward moments I wish I could erase too.
But it's no excuse. I was so used to erasing memories that I got completely carried away. I'm sorry for everything.
It's okay. I'm sorry too. I may have stopped being mean, but a great and powerful friend helped me realize I still wasn't very nice to you. Everyone matters, Wallflower, no matter how insignificant or invisible they feel.
Dear Princess Twilight, you can add a new ending to the archives. The Memory Stone is no more.
No student parking in the faculty lot.
Thank you for your help. Give my best to Princess Luna, and of course, thank my second best teacher, Princess Celestia. Make sure she knows you're kidding when you say that, though. I'm happy to say everything is back how it used to be.
I demand to speak to the yearbook president. How did this get in here?
A yearbook president never reveals her secrets. Well, not exactly how it used to be. I got a yearbook delivery for Best Gardener.